got a ranking too.
Okay. We want to talk some more.
Hello? Hello?
Is that better?
Sorry, I got a little
more?
excited there.
Okay. Try that one.
How's it going?
A little more.
Come.
I'm thought it. Well, unless they're plugged in backwards again, I'm cranking on what says Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Go ahead and say some more.
Welcome back to Nex-Tech Game Time, brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Brock Whitmore.
How's that sound? What's that? Okay, he said make sure the headsets are plugged in the right one.
Yeah, we're good here.
Yeah, we're pretty sure we're good.
Yep.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Okay. Hey, old TNT even got a helmet sticker last month. You see that? They're giving up a little bit of size to Hill City, and Hill City might wear them down a little bit. I think Oberlin's got some nice athleticism, though. They can diversify things. If they can get Hill City spread out, make some things happen, I think that gives them a chance. Like I said, this is a really fun matchup tonight because it's two teams that, have had some downtime during the season, but have now won some games as the schedule's kind of turned around. Any thoughts on your thoughts on this game tonight?
I think look for the kickoff teams to be something to keep an eye on. Hill City's got 3 touchdowns returns on their kickoff team, and Oberlin's got 1. So I think that's something that'll be interesting to see. Sophomore Aaron McDowell for the Ringnecks has 2, and then also Groffel for Oberlin's got a return. Right. So I think that's something to look at tonight to maybe pay attention to get some hidden scores that way.
Right.
So.
One more thing to keep on tonight, you might be able to hear the flags waving. There's a pretty decent wind tonight. And, you talk about the kicking game, talk about passing. The wind matters, and that might affect Oberlin a little more than it does Hill City. So.
Absolutely. Well, that's our Nex-Tech Game Time pregame show. That was brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Brock Whitmore. Coming up next will be Mike on the Mic with Mike Hughes, presented by Phillip County Health Systems. And we'll bring you Mike here just after a short break, so pay attention and stay tuned to Game of the Week here on Nex-Tech Game Time.
Nex-Tech Game Time is brought to you in part by the Chiropractic Centers of Phillipsburg and Stockton, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Norton County Hospital, State Farm Insurance agent Brock Whitmore, Bullseye Media Event Center and Venue, Pack Leader Technology, Hammett Land and Auction, Advantage Glass Plus, and Roofmasters Roofing and Sheet Metal, and by Mapes & Miller LLP, Heritage Insurance Group, The Golden Q, Storage Solutions of Hayes, J-Corp, Hayes Recreation Commission, Rogers & Associates Insurance, and by Progressive Physical Therapy, Tri-Central Office Supply, Flatlander Dirt Works, Nex-Tech Wireless, and Phillips County Health Systems. At Bullseye Event Center, we consider every detail when transforming our space into the perfect setting for your event. Our newly renovated, unique facility is ideal for weddings and receptions, corporate events, and parties for up to 300 guests. We also have smaller rooms and on-site kitchen available for meetings and reunions and social gatherings. Call us today to book your next function at Bullseye Event Center, downtown Norton, where your event is our top priority.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
Jerry?
When insurance agents work for only one company,
Michael!
their options are simply limited.
Anybody!
But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Money Chevrolet, Rock Creek Cattle Company, A&F Self-Storage, Freddie Pratt Realty and Auction, and Frank's Trailer Sales are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Hill City High School students and athletes. Best wishes for a successful season from Hill City Livestock Commission, Win Hill Insurance Associates, and Serendipity Gambles, backing the Hill City Ringnecks all season long.
We are your Northwest Kansas premier roofing contractor. We've got you covered before and after the storm.
Let us evaluate the condition of your roof and discuss options. We'll often be able to offer efficient, affordable alternatives. Call Roofmasters for a free estimate today.
Roofmasters, that's who you're looking for.
When it comes to accessorizing your truck, SUV, or van, Advantage Glass Plus is the original specialist. They have a huge selection including Nerf bars, custom chrome wheels, ARE truck caps and tonneau covers, running boards, heavy-duty grill guards, fender flares, plus a whole lot more. Along with Retrax, the ultimate tractable pickup bed cover. Enhance appearance, add protection, plus add style and value to your ride when you visit Advantage Glass Plus, South Pine Street in Hayes. Proudly serving the area for 20 years.
Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Mike on the Mic. I'm Mike Hughes. Well, fall's in the air and so is district football action. We'll talk more about that in a moment right after we check tonight's area games. First off, in tonight's Nex-Tech Local 1 contest, Decatur Community is at Hill City. Decatur Community defeated Trigo last week 44-36 in a close ball game, while Hill City lost to Rural Vista. Hill City has a 3-3 record. Other games tonight, Hoxie 3-3 is at Trigo. They're also 3-3. Again, Trigo lost to Decatur Community, while Hoxie defeated Quinter last week 52-6. Hayes High, they're 1-5 on the season. They'll be at McPherson. Dodge City defeated Hayes High last week 44-14, while McPherson defeated Rose Hill 44-8. It'll be Northern Valley at Sylvan Lucas. Last week, Northern Valley defeated Wilson 74-50 up their record to 2-4. Rollins County will be at Quinter. Quinter 0-6 after losing to Hoxie last week 52-6. Wheatland Grinnell will be at Golden Plains. They're 4-1. Golden Plains, though, lost to Weston last week. Their first loss 72-45. Osborne, who won the big matchup last week against Logan Palco, they're 6-0. They're at Victoria. Victoria 3-3. Osborne got a big night from Colin Graybest and Damon Schur to defeat Logan Palco 84-44. High scoring game there. While Victoria defeated Bennington 62-42, another high scoring contest. Stockton, they're 1-5. They'll be at Wilson. They defeated Thunder Ridge last week 56-48 to win their first game of the year. Russell, 2-4 on the season, will be at Norton. Norton's 4-2 after beating Colby last week 14-0. Republic County defeated Russell last week 21-14. Logan Palco, again now 5-1 after the loss to Osborne, will be taking on Lincoln. That game will be played at Palco. Plainville, 5-1 on the season after blanking Sacred Heart last week 41-0. They'll be at 1-5 Oakley. Oakley lost to TMP 21-20, went for the win with a 2-point conversion, came up short. Lakeside, they're 2-4, will be at Thunder Ridge, 0-6. Lakeside defeated Sylvan Lucas last week 44-34 again, while Thunder Ridge lost to Stockton. Pike Valley, they're 5-1. They'll be at Tescott. Pike Valley defeated Rock Hills 58-8 last week. Lynn will be at Rock Hills. Rock Hills 5-1 on the season. Phillipsburg, they're 6-0. They'll be at TMP Marion. Of course, TMP get their first win last week over Oakley 21-20, while Phillipsburg blanked Larned 20-0. Smith Center, they're 4-2 after shutting out Ellis 56-0 last week. They'll be traveling to Salina to take on Sacred Heart, who lost to Plainville last week 41-0. And Great Bend, they're 6-0. They'll be at Liberal. Great Bend defeated Wichita East last week 41-10. That's our third win against the City League school in Wichita. Liberal won last week over Wichita Southeast 38-7. And the other area game, Cheyenne will be at Natoma. Well, we talked about district action. Right now, Great Bend, the number 3 seed in 5A West. In the 3A districts, getting underway tonight, District 14, Phillipsburg 6-0, Norton's 4-2, Russell's 2-4, TMP 1-5. In 2A District 6, Smith Center has a 4-2 record starting district play. El Saline 3-3, while Republic County, Sacred Heart are both 2-4. In 2A District 7, Plainville's 5-1. They're in the driver's seat. Ellis 3-3, La Crosse 2-4, Oakley 1-5. Now 8-man 1, 8-man 2, they've already started district play. In District 4, Osborne is 2-0 in district play. Bennington, Logan Palco, Solomon, and Victoria are all 1-1, while Lincoln's 0-2. And in 8-man 1 District 8, St. Francis 4-0 after defeating Rollins County last week. They were battle of unbeatens last week. St. Francis 4-0, Rollins County, Hill City both 2-1. Decatur Community is 2-2. Trigo and Hoxie 1-2 in district play, and Quinter is 0-4. Then 8-man 2 District 4, Beloit, St. John's, Tipton, and Pike Valley are both 2-0. Rock Hills, Lynn, they're tied at 1-1. Tescott and Southern Cloud both 0-2. And in an 8-man 2 District 5, Lakeside atop the standings right now 2-0, while Sylvan Lucas, Wilson, Northern Valley, Stockton are all 1-1. 1-1. Thunder Ridge is 0-2. And in K-Prep's rankings this week, in 5A, Great Bend ranked number 3. Phillipsburg moves up one spot in 3A. They're number 3. In 2A, Plainville's ranked number 2. Smith Center number 3. They're up one spot. 8-man 1, Osborne number 4. And in 8-man 2, Pike Valley is number 3. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Mike on the Mic. I want to thank our sponsor, Phillips County Health Systems. Now we'll send it back to Curtis and Chris with our Nex-Tech Local 1 Area Game of the Week.
When you need dirt construction of any type at any time, call Joel Younger at Flatlander Dirt Works, LLC. Flatlander Dirt Works offers 24-hour service on oil field, farm, residential, and commercial dirt construction. They even handle septic systems and water line installation and repair. They've got all the big boy toys at Flatlander Dirt Works, serving all of Northwest Kansas. Call 623-7744. Proud supporters of all our area athletes. Flatlander Dirt Works, LLC.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
When it comes to commercial and residential concrete construction in the Hayes area, J-Corp is the preferred choice. They can handle your project from ground up, including excavation, site prep, to finished concrete and pavement, driveways, curbs, streets, parking lots. No job is too big or too small. They also sell and deliver sand, rock, and asphalt millings. Call for a free estimate today. The rock-solid choice in concrete construction. J-Corp, 1707 East 10th Street in Hayes. Leon's Welding and Fabrication has been serving Western Kansas for over 25 years with custom fabrication of metal projects, including trailers, flatbeds, steel and aluminum fencing, ornamental gates and handrails, and metal art creations. Leon's also offers sandblasting and coating services and a powder coating division with over 6,400 colors to choose from. For your next project, visit Leon's Welding and Fabrication, East Highway 40 in Hayes. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Welcome back to Nex-Tech Game Time, brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Brock Whitmore. We are roughly 8 minutes away from kickoff. Right now we're going to take a look at some of the other games we'll be covering on the Nex-Tech scoreboard. That's brought to you by Heritage Insurance.
Hayes High opens district play tonight. They're 1-5 right now, but
PPI, that they have in the Salina Journal, said they've played the toughest 4A schedule in the state. They've had injuries to Shane Barons and Freddie Haynes. Hopefully they'll get it turned around tonight. They face McPherson, who's 4-2, has a great defense. They've been picked to win the district. In District 14, 3A, Norton's 4-2. They'll be facing Russell, who's 2-4. Russell struggled some defensively, and I think everybody knows who Norton is and what they're about. In 2A District 7, Oakley's 1-5 versus 5-1 Plainville. Plainville's picked to win that district. TMP in District 3A or 3A District 14 ended a 12-game losing streak last week versus Oakley, but they got a tough task. They're against 6-0 Phillipsburg tonight. Sacred Heart 2-4. That we saw them last week. They had a tough night against Plainville. That in 2A District 6, they will host Smith Center, who's 4-2, who's actually was picked to win that district by our buddy Connor Nichols. That was surprising. He picked them over Plainville. Liberals 4-2. They're in the middle of the 5A West. They will host 6-0 Great Bend, who's currently the number 3 seed in 5A West. In 3A District 7, Colby's 3-3. They will host 4-2 Scott City. Both teams are picked to advance by K-Prep, so this will likely decide the district winner. 2A District 7, Lacrosse 2-4 has won their last 2 games on shutouts. They will host 3-3 Ellis, who's lost 3 running backs to injuries, but they still have Easton Smith, who broke a couple of the MCL career passing records. And finally, in 11-man 3A District 7, Goodland's 2-4. They're coming off a big win over Ulysses. They'll host 1-5 Concordia. In our 8-man ranks, District 8, Trigo 3-3 will host Hoxie, who's 3-3. That looks like that are 2 teams playing tonight are also in that district. 2A District 2 Division 2 District 5, Sylvan Lucas 4-2 1-1 will host Northern Valley's 2-4 1-1. In District 8, this district 0-6 Quinter hosts 4-1 Atwood, who's probably got the clearest path to the second seed. 6-man action, Golden Plains hosts Wheatland Grinnell. District 4, Victoria 3-3, 1-1. They're fighting for that second seed. They have Osborne, who's 6-0, 2-0. They're the favorite for the number 1 seed. District 2, or Division 2, District 5, Wilson 4-2, 1-1 hosts Stockton, who's 1-5, 1-1. District 4, Logan Palco, we've had a couple times this year. It's a good ball team, 5-1, 1-1 in their district. They could still get the number 2 seed if they take care of business. They will host Lincoln, who's 1-5, 0-2. Our game here tonight is between 3-3 Hill City and 2-4 Decatur Community. They're trying to get that second seed still in District 8. Division 2, District 5, Thunder Ridge 0-2 and 0-6. Host Lakeside, who's come on in district play. They're 2-4 over the season, but they're 2-0 in district. So the Knights keeping it alive. District 2, District 4, Tescott 1-5, 0-2 will host Pike Valley. The big dog in that district are 5-1, 2-1. District 2, Division 14, Rock Hills 5-1, 1-1. Host Lynn is 3-3, 1-1. And 6-man action, Colby Heartland will host Pawnee Heights. Shy Lim will travel to Natoma. And in District 5, Ellenwood 1-5, 0-2 will host Central Plains, who's one of the big dogs in 8-man. They're 6-0 and 2-0. They have big wins over Victoria and Otis Bison.
Scoreboard updates will be provided at halftime and at the end of the game. Coming up next, we had a chance to talk to tonight's coaches in the Tri-City Office Supply Scouting Report. So stay tuned for that right here on Nex-Tech Game Time.
Norton County Hospital would like to welcome Dr. Greg Serene to the community. Dr. Serene is a board-certified surgeon and trained in sports medicine. His practice will focus on knee injuries, joint replacements, and general orthopedics. Dr. Serene has been practicing for over 20 years and looks forward to providing orthopedic care to Norton and the surrounding communities. The Norton County Hospital, dedicated to caring, commitment, and community.
Get more of the potential you plant with the latest from 360 Yield Center. Unlock trapped nutrients and speed residue breakdown with 360 Chain Roll. Prevent root-restricting berms to give roots access to potential-boosting moisture and nutrients with 360 Bullet Ripper Points. And capture more yield at every harvest by reducing header loss by 80% with 360 Yield Saver replacement gathering chains.
You lost to Rural Vista Hope last week, 46-22. What's your thoughts on that game?
That game kind of took us by surprise. We didn't come out confident in our abilities. We just kind of had a slow start to the game. Unfortunately, we had a lot of yards rushing on that game, but we just couldn't capitalize on that. Just some mistakes that were made either on turnovers or flags, things like that.
Okay.
So
you're 3-3 right now, 2-0 in the league. How's your team doing right now, and any major injuries?
we have two guys that had season-ending injuries early on in the season. Fortunate for us, our guys that hadn't had much play time to that point have stepped up and have done a good job for us. So we'll see how the rest of the season goes from here.
Okay. All right. So you've got Decatur Community on Friday night. They're 2-4 on the season. What have you seen on film with those guys?
They like to move the ball. A lot of the offense is similar to Spearville, so we've already seen that once. Bryson Wesley, or no, what's his name?
You're close.
Erickson. There he is.
Yeah.
I got mixed up. Erickson's a good running back. And a quarterback. He likes to keep the ball and do things with it. So they have some pretty good players. It's just how we match up, and hopefully our offense can counter their defense.
Great. All right. Keys to a Ringneck victory for the fans here in Hill City.
One thing we focused on this season is taking one day at a time, focusing on getting better every day. Not looking long term, not looking through the end of the game, just one play at a time, one game at a time, and focus on that, and I think good things will happen for us.
Hey, you're back here at in Ringneck country. We're getting ready to have the national anthem here, so let's go to a break. You're watching Nex-Tech Game Time.
Steel Fabrications, Heartland Foods of Hill City, and Professional Fire Equipment are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Hill City High School students and athletes. They hope this year is the best year ever. Best wishes for a successful season from Northwest Collision and Paint, T-Max, and Radcliffe Truck Sales, backing the Hill City Ringnecks all season long.
Progressive Physical Therapy Center has been an integral part of the Hayes community since 2007. Tim Marcus, physical therapist, has led the Hayes physical therapy team ever since the business opened. The Progressive staff offers expert care in a friendly environment. You no longer need a physician's referral when seeking services provided by a physical therapist. Call Progressive Physical Therapy. Their licensed therapists provide personalized patient care and treatments. Progressive Physical Therapy, 2209 Canterbury in Hayes.
I'm Dr. Dustin Cheney with the Chiropractic Centers of Phillipsburg and Stockton. Since 2003, it has been my mission to make sure chiropractic care is available in our communities. Thank you for letting my family take care of your family.
The chiropractic centers are a safe, natural, and holistic choice. From infants to seniors, their doctors and staff provide comprehensive and personalized care.
Remember, pain is not normal. Chiropractic is the natural choice.
See their ad in the Nex-Tech directory.
Welcome back to Game of the Week here on Nex-Tech Game Time. Chris has got an exciting announcement to make about a promotion we're running tonight.
Hey, Nex-Tech Game Time is partnered with Storage Solutions of Hayes in a Snapchat giveaway. Snap your game photos to NEX-TECH with the Game Time filter for a chance to win one awesome seat cooler. Winners will be notified via Snapchat during tonight's game. We've had some really fun snaps here. We had a couple from Minnesota last week. So send us your snaps, and you might win you an awesome seat cooler. We're getting ready to kick off here. Oberlin won the toss and deferred. So Hill City chose to receive, and they're booting her up right now.
Yep. Teed up for the Red Devils at James Garner. He averages 33 yards per kick. Back deep for the Ringnecks. They're a dangerous tandem that we've talked about in the pregame. They've returned 3 kickoffs, and it's a squib kick taking at the 15-yard line. Looks like Hamel on the return, and he's up to about the 19-yard line. So, Chris, the Red Devils may have realized that we don't want to kick that deep, and so the safe kickoff. And
and you didn't give up a lot of field position on it either, so that's a real effective kickoff by the Red Devils because like you said, Hill City's run 3 back this year, I believe you said. So good execution on that kickoff.
The Ringnecks will start the first drive of the evening here at the 19-yard line. Under center for the Ringnecks, the junior 5'5", 125-pound junior Ethan Hamel. In the backfield, Dominic Jorgensen, the 5'11", 215 senior. And he's got the ball and cuts it back up to the middle of the field to the 25-yard line. Jernigan on the carry will pick up about 6 yards. So,
yeah, it's nice down and distance. Good way to start the drive. Looked like some cross-buck action there, maybe a little trap there, and he doesn't, maybe Oberlin might have pursued just a little bit, so he cut it back.
And that's more out of the pro set. You'll see Hill City run a number of different sets on offense. And this is Hamel on the carry, and he's off to the right side. He's got some room. Hamel, and he's not going to be caught, and it'll be a touchdown. Gabe Hamel on the second play on offense for Hill City takes that.
Boy, that just
55 yards for the touchdown.
Like straight power. Yeah. The fullback led up on the D end and ran. Let's watch again.
2 missed tackles there by the Red Devils, and he was off to the races. So Gabe Hamel on a 55-yard touchdown run. We're just into the first quarter here. 11:09 left, and Hill City is on the board.
Yeah, nice hard running. Like I said, if you're Oberlin, you can't afford to miss those tackles at the line of scrimmage.
And this is Ethan Hamel on the quarterback carry, and he's in for the 2-point conversion off the left side. That'll make our score 8-0. Hill City on top early. 11:09 left in this first quarter.
Boy, yeah, that's if you're, we were looking before the game here. Hill City's only got 15 kids suited out. Apparently, they have a couple kids injured. And you can see one of the young men right there, has got a straight thing on the straight brace on his leg. That's, but you get plays like that, you don't worry about your depth.
Yeah. There was a couple missed tackles there by Oberlin off in the backfield, and so Hamel able to break those tackles. And again, after that, he was not touched at all. So 2 plays on the drive for Hill City, and they're on the board.
Yeah, it'll be interesting now to see. Like I said, Oberlin has taken 1 to the house. Probably not quite as lethal as the Ringnecks. That looks like, as I recall, I think the wind is more out of the south right now, so the ball might hold up a little bit on the kickoff. So
teeing up for the Ringnecks should be Gabe Hamel. He's got a pretty good average on kickoff, averaging 45 yards per kickoff. So. That back deep for the Red Devils, 24 Chad Worm. He averages 17 yards per return, and number 3 Cale Groffel, 22 yards per return, and Groffel has returned 1 for a touchdown. So this is an important part of this game, is this kickoff coverage on both teams.
Both teams, that's right.
And this is a squib kick,
a
almost.
Onside. Oh my goodness!
And it looks like Hill City's on the ball. They've got it covered. There's number 22 that's Connor Bourne, the 5'8", 145-pound sophomore for the Ringnecks on the onside recovery, and they're set up in good field position. That was a nice onside kick,
yes,
Chris.
It was. Well, yeah, it kicks up right there. See, you could see 72 for Oberlin. That's Regan Witt. He broke down because he thought it was going to stay on the ground, and it kicked up on him. And obviously he's a lineman, so he's probably not used to handling the ball a lot either, and that unfortunate for the Red Devils.
So Hill City set for their second offensive possession from the 37. This is a give to Hamel off the left side, and nice tackle there by number 30, the free safety, Dawson Kemp. That's just a freshman on the tackle, probably at the line of scrimmage, and there's no gain on the play for Gabe Hamel.
Yeah, nice pursuit up there, getting up in there hard to make that stop there.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Ringnecks.
Got the big hatchet game going on tonight. Garden City and Dodge City playing down in southwestern Kansas. That's a big rivalry game.
And this is Ethan Hamel back to pass. Pump fakes, looking for his receiver out in the flat and just overthrows him. That was Jernigan again on the flat. Incomplete pass, and it'll bring up 3rd down for the Ringnecks.
Yeah, a lot of times you get a big fullback like that. They'll get open out there in the flats because the defense will think, oh, it's power. They're trying to kick our end out, or they're ISO, and they're trying. And when he kind of feathers out like that, they're kind of like, oh, gosh, we're just glad the fullback didn't hit us. So
good coverage out there for the Red Devils. So 3rd and long now, and it's a toss to Hamel off the right side. And he's got some room. Again off the right side, finds some room on the sidelines, and he's in for the touchdown. His 2nd on the night. This one from 38 yards. Gabe Hamel went untouched off the right side there for his second touchdown of the night.
Boy, it makes you wonder if Hill City's found something there on that right side they like. Either maybe they're getting really good blocking over there.
Yeah, that was a good block there by, looks like number 54, Chase Holzmeister.
Yeah, they're getting some nice blocking out here, or maybe they've exposed someone on the Oberlin side. But boy, that's tough. Already down 14-0 here, with 10:24 left in the first.
So the receiver split left for Hamel. And this is a give to Jernigan up the middle. And I don't think he's got it. Red Devils have stopped him. No, he does. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And that puts the Ringnecks up 16-0 just into this first quarter. So two long touchdown runs by Gabe Hamel, the 5'9", 180-pound senior for Hill City is really they're off to a fast start.
They're off to a really fast start. I said, raced down the right sideline twice. They've run basically straight up the middle on both PATs as well, which is kind of interesting. But sometimes, especially the 8-man game, sometimes that PAT is so important that, maybe Oberlin breaks through, Regan and Erickson will, he's quick. He runs, or Tabor Erickson, I'm sorry, runs a nice option. He'll break away, but they don't get the 2-pointer. That makes a big difference later in the game.
Well, Oberlin's still yet to run an offensive play in the first quarter and already find themselves down 16-0. So Gabe Hamel will tee this up again for the Ringnecks. Back deep again, Chad Worm and Kel Groffel. Groffel with the 1 touchdown return on the year. I'm guessing, Chris, they're probably going to be looking for this onside.
Yeah, well, and that was just straight onside, that first one. A lot of times in 8-man, you may kick more towards the second line, pop it up a little bit, or roll it through the middle. That was just straight onside.
And Hamel's kick is deep now, and Worm's going to take it at the 2-yard line, and he's off to the right side. He's got a little bit of room to run. Chad Worm has got one man to beat, makes a move, and he's down to the 25-yard line. So big return there for the Red Devils, has them set up for their first offensive possession at the 25-yard line.
Well, I hope they watered the grass here. They're going to be burning it up, running up and down the sideline like that. It's a nice return by Worm to the Hill City 25-yard line. I didn't see whether it was a wall return or not. I think it was just straight blocking, and he did a nice job just reading it.
Good blocking off that right side. So Tabor Erickson under center for the Red Devils. And this is a give to Groffel, and he's got some room off the right side. He's up to the 17-yard line, so 8-yard gain on first down for the Red Devils. Kel Groffel, the 5'9", 140-pound junior.
Yeah, I believe he's their second leading rusher on the season. So Erickson will get a lot of yards running and through the air.
So a tight pro set. This is Worm off the left side, and he's submarined. Looks like he's just a bit short. That was Ethan Hamel in on the tackle for the Ringnecks. So that'll bring up 3rd and 1 for Oberlin at their 16-yard line, looking to get to the 15 for the first down.
Yeah, this is certainly 4-down territory. So if you're Oberlin, you might want to, sometimes the team might try to throw a pass here to stretch it out a little bit.
And this is an option, and pitch to Groffel off the left side. He's got the first down, and he's knocked out by, looks like Gabe Hamel, but not after he's gained, it looks like 6 yards on the play. So little option here.
Yeah. He does a nice job bringing the linebacker, D-end, whoever that is, to him. Groffel does a nice job bringing down the pitch, which was a little high. Gets it up to about the 11, 10-yard line right along there. So
this will be 1st and 10 for the Red Devils. 9:16 left in the first quarter. And Oberlin finds himself down 16-0.
Offset line. They're offset to the right.
And it's a shotgun set, and this is a reverse. Back to Groffel off the left side. He's got a little bit of room now. One man to beat. He dives for the end zone. He's in for the score. So Kel Groffel on the reverse and is into the end zone for the Red Devils.
Now see what? Well, you can't. As I say, they had 3 guys on the right side, 1 guy on the left side, and they were kind of squatting down to make it hard to see where the handoffs were going. Nice execution there by the Red Devils.
A good effort there by Groffel at the end to get that ball across the end line. So this will be 2-point conversion. And Groffel in motion. There's a fumbled on the snap, and Erickson's taken down. And the 2-point conversion will be no good. So our score here, 9 minutes left, 9:08 left in the first quarter. It's Hill City 16 and Oberlin 6.
Let's go to a break. You're watching Nex-Tech Game Time.
$10,000 in 10, but give 50.
With 7 agents in 3 locations, Hammett Land and Auction Incorporated can meet your every need when it comes to your next sale. Visit them at hammettauction.com and you'll find all their upcoming sales, including farms, ranches, as well as farm equipment and even real estate listings, both residential and commercial. They've been serving Western Kansas since 1983, and with offices in Stockton, Russell, and Hayes, they're always nearby to assist you. Hammett Land and Auction Incorporated. Contact them today.
$25 would get $21,000.
Safety at a peace of mind price. Nex-Tech Wireless introduces the simple starter plan. For only $15 per month, you can rest easy knowing you can always reach your child on their smartphone. The plan includes unlimited calling, unlimited texting, and unlimited data while on Wi-Fi. You don't have to worry about data overages, and your child will enjoy all the benefits of a smartphone. It's the simple starter plan from Nex-Tech Wireless. Unlimited talk, text, and data while on Wi-Fi for only $15 per month.
Welcome back to Hill City in the game of the week, and Oberlin's kicking off for the second time tonight, and it's McDowell deep, and he's through the middle and up to the 24-yard line. So nice return by the sophomore Aaron McDowell, and that's always a risky proposition. He's returned 2 for a touchdown this year.
Yeah, whoever the special teams coach, you kind of breathe a sigh of relief when you know that other team's got that home run hitter returning kicks, because there's nothing more disheartening if you're Oberlin, drive down there, make a nice touchdown score, miss the PAT, you're still okay, and then if you give up a return, that's a killer.
So Ethan Hamel bringing the Ringnecks to the line of scrimmage, 3 wide receivers, and this is a give to Gabe Hamel up the middle. He's going to move to the right. He's got some more room off to the right side, and again, big gain by Gabe Hamel off the right side. That'll be good for a first down for the Ringnecks. That's about a 14-yard gain.
Yeah, here's the replay. They get motion going the other way. And what's interesting, there's cut back. The motion man picked up the DN coming. So nice execution there by the Ringnecks.
This will be a first down and 10 for Hill City at the 38-yard line. And again, a 3 wide receiver set out of the shotgun. Ethan Hamel. In the backfield, the lone back is Gabe Hamel. And this is a zone read, and Ethan takes the ball up to the middle. He's met there by 73. There's outside linebacker Dayton Kemp. Pickup of 2, maybe 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, Kemp, the second leading tackler for the Red Devils. He leads them in sacks. But like I said, we don't expect to see Hill City throwing the ball a ton tonight. That's not their way of doing things most generally, and they've run the ball really well so far tonight.
So 2nd and 8 for the Ringnecks. Again, in their 3 wide receiver set, twins to the bottom of the screen. Now they got a motion man, and that's a little fumbled on the snap, and Ethan Hamel gets out of it. He got to the left side. He's got a little bit of room, makes a move, makes another move. He's into the secondary, and Ethan Hamel in for the score. A 3rd touchdown run for the Ringnecks. That happened off a fumble snap.
That was really an improvised deal. Yeah. Give Ethan Hamel credit, the nice athleticism. What happened is Oberlin got a bunch of kids to the ball, but no one was able to get on it. And once he broke through that, he's by 6 guys in a heartbeat there. So
3rd score for the Ringnecks. They've scored on each possession they've had here in the first quarter, and they're lined up for 2. We still have 7:46 left in the first quarter. And this is a give to Jernigan, and he's off the left side, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. So the 2-point conversion is no good. Our score here, 7:46 left in the first quarter. Hill City 22, Oberlin 6.
You're watching Nex-Tech Game Time.
Is your business prepared for a disaster? Protect your valuable data from natural disasters and the most likely form of loss, humans. Accidental deletions, crypto locker ransomware, viruses, and hacking are all very real threats. Nex-Tech Backup will keep your business protected with worry-free technology. Nex-Tech backs up, protects, and allows you to instantly restore accounts and data so your business can return to normal. Protect your business now with Nex-Tech and receive free storage. Certain restrictions apply. Call Nex-Tech at 800-588-6649 today.
Safety at a peace of mind price. Nex-Tech Wireless introduces the simple starter plan. For only $15 per month, you can rest easy knowing you can always reach your child on their smartphone. The plan includes unlimited calling, unlimited texting, and unlimited data while on Wi-Fi. You don't have to worry about data overages, and your child will enjoy all the benefits of a smartphone. It's the simple starter plan from Nex-Tech Wireless. Unlimited talk, text, and data while on Wi-Fi for only $15 per month.
Throwing him out the back for a touchback. So that's one way to keep it away from a good returner there, Chris, is just to kick it on out through the end zone. So
yeah. Interesting note, our producer-director Jason Pearson pointed out, on that play, the quarterback's knee looked like touchdown, but he didn't have possession of the ball. He was still kind of juggling the ball at that point, and then he brought his knee back up. That's a really close play, but it looks like our official did a great job of calling that, because that would have been real easy to have blown that dead.
the 1st and 10 for the Red Devils, and this is a give to Worm off the left side. He's got a little bit of room, and he's up past the 30-yard line, but we do have a flag on the play. And I think we'll see what the call is.
Go ahead.
We'll wait for the call here. Be holding on Oberlin. That'll put him back. Mark the ball here at the 8-yard line, it looks like. So wipe away a good run for Worm, and it'll bring up first down and 24 or 18 for the Red Devils. And they go back to, this is Graffel off the left side, and he's up to the 15-yard line. So good. He gained the penalty yards back, Chris, there on first down. So
yeah, and a 2nd and 10 is not the end of the world, and they've got enough speed that they can get that picked up. But you really want to get out of the shadow of the goalpost there. That's not good whether you're playing 8-man, 11-man, 6-man, whatever you're doing.
So Tabor Erickson will bring the Red Devils to the line of scrimmage. 3 wide receivers set, and they've got a motion man. And it's a zone read, and Erickson keeps it up to almost the 20-yard line. Good 5-yard run for Erickson there on 2nd down. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, he made look like a really nice read there, hard run, then all of a sudden Hill City filled fast. So 3rd and 6, makeable down in distance here, but you're certainly in a situation if you don't get it, you're about going to have to punt.
Yeah, you're deep in your own territory, I think. If they're unable to pick up the first down here, they're going to have to punt it. So Erickson in the shotgun, Groffel on the and it's off the left side, and the Ringnecks are there for the tackle. Jernigan on the tackle along with Gabe Hamel as well, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Red Devils. So they didn't bite on the motion. They came back on the.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to get some motion, maybe pull a linebacker out of the box there, and that. When you see motion like that, sometimes it's a D-back that goes, sometimes it's a linebacker that goes.
So Tabor Erickson back to punt. He averages 30 yards per punt back deep for the Ringnecks as Gabe Hamel.
A little rugby style there.
It's a decent punt. Drives Hamel back to the 20-yard line. He picks it up, and there on the tackle was Dayton Kemp. And so that was a little dangerous there to pick that ball. He let it bounce once and then picked it up. But when you let it bounce, you kind of let the defenders get down the field.
Yeah,
so.
It gives them a little more time. That's why you want your kids to catch that ball in the air because that is a little more dangerous. 5:50 left here in the first quarter. It'll be Ringneck ball. They're ahead 22-6.
And they'll start their offensive possession here at the 16-yard line.
So, yeah, that was a pretty nice exchange there. You get 16 and 24. That's 40 yards on the punt. So that's good job there. Now the Red Devils, like I said, let's see if they attack that right again. They've had a lot of success going right.
So 3 wide receivers, twins to the right side for Hamel, Ethan Hamel. There's motion, and it'll give to Gabe Hamel, and he cuts to the right, finds a little bit of room, and up to about the 25-yard line. So good run on first down. Give him about 9 yards, 8 yards on the play. And again, Chris, like you said, off the right side.
Yeah, and that was the play. Design looked like to go up the middle. You see the Mike linebacker, Phil, there in the middle. So he bounced at the outside, and nobody was there to keep the contain.
And, yeah, the linebacker there, Aubrey Sporn, for the Red Devils was in good position, but nice cut for Hamel to cut it outside. So shotgun set for Ethan Hamel. Again, motion to the left, and he gives to Jurgen off the left side. He's got a lot of room out there up to the 40-yard line. So good run for Dominic Jernigan.
Yeah, it looked like kind of like a little jet sweep.
Right.
Jernigan's not exactly a jet runner. He's more of a tough guy runner, but, sometimes reason you do something like that.
Holding there on the call. Sorry about that, Chris.
That's okay.
Going to bring that back. Yeah, I didn't see it either, but they had run motion several times, and then we've got we'll bring this back, but it's a spot foul, so they're not going to get. They're still going to be 2nd and 9. It looks like so.
Yeah, that looks like a 7-yard. Like you said, about a 7-yard penalty is what it was, because like you said, because it's a spot foul.
They'd run Jernigan in motion there several times, and so last time they gave the ball. So back to their 3 wide receiver set. Ethan Hamel under center takes the snap. He's looking to throw, and Jordan in the middle. He had him open there. Jernigan had cut to the middle on a post, but Ethan Hamel was passed just a little bit out in front of him. So incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down now for the Ringnecks.
3rd and 9 here. We've started out, we had 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. Now we may end up with our second punt of the game. But explosive Hill City offense, let's see if they do this 3rd and 9 situation.
And they've got twin receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Ethan Hamel out of the shotgun, and Jernigan's in motion. And they're going to give it to him again off the left side. Makes a man miss, makes another man miss. And he's up close to the first down. Up to the 24-yard line. It'll be maybe a couple yards short, but they went back to that. They gave him on the jet sweep and ran into his own man, looks like, in the backfield, but makes a couple miss. Dayton Kemp there was able to hang on to him, make the tackle. So 4th down and 2 now for Hill City. I don't think they're going to bring out their punter. They're going to keep that offense on the field, it looks like.
Well, and 8-man football is not so much about field position as much. You just got to outscore the other guy. So, and they might go long count here and try to draw them off. That's something you got to watch for.
Kind of unbalanced line. Yeah. There's no running backs out there, and it's going to be a sweep by Ethan Hamel, and he lowers his head, and forward progress will give him the first down. So they balanced off to the right side, had the quarterback on the sweep.
Yeah, they put 2 flankers out to the right there. Like you said, it kind of imbalances it a little bit. You can kind of wall that down a little bit.
He had to lower his head, though. Again, Dayton Kemp was there for the Red Devils, just wasn't able to get that tackle in time. So 1st down and 10 for Hill City. And they're going to bring the I formation to the line of scrimmage. And this is a toss to Gabe Hamel off the left. He's got a blocker in front of him and there's a nice gain on the play there. 6 yards on 1st down. The tackle was made by Groffel, looks like there, out of his defensive back position. So good gain for Hill City on 1st down.
Yeah, now you come back, you throw, you can run, you can do whatever you'd like to do here. That you're in a nice situation there. Bringing in the play is number 13 for the Ringnecks. That's Dalton Stevens, a 6'1", 160 junior. It's Oberlin still in their 3-2. They got those linebackers up pretty tight. They're respecting the power of the. Looks like they're bringing a corner to blitz.
And it's a sweep off to the left side for Gabe Hamill. He's got a little more room out there, and up to the close to the 35-yard line. That'll be a first down for Hill City. And you could tell there was a blitz off here on the right side.
Yeah,
they were
22. The corner was coming there. That's.
Yeah, I think that was. It looks like it was 20. Cole Breath.
Cole Breath. Cole Breath. I got the wrong number, but
it was a nice call for Hill City. They ran the toss to the opposite side of that blitz and able to get good yardage in the first down. So first down and 10 for Hill City at the 37-yard line.
They brought
Ethan Hamel back
blitz there,
and Jernigan makes the catch, but nice tackle by Dayton Kemp out in the flat. He wasn't fooled at all. And that'll be just a 1-yard gain for Hill City on the play. But
yeah, I didn't get to watch much film over, but I watched a little bit. They generally try to bring at least one guy on every play. And to be honest, an 8-man, a lot of teams do that because if you're in that 3 front, it's hard to get pressure on with just 3 guys. But 3 front gives you the ability to adapt to whatever funky formation they throw at you.
The 2:27 left. This is Jernigan off the left side. And he's met out there by a couple of Red Devils, 60 or 58 Austin Kreitzer, and Groffel as well on the stop. Will bring up 3rd down and 9 for Hill City.
Looks like they're just inside their they're in the 36 of Oberlin there.
So 3rd down and 9 for Hill City. They're in their I formation, tight set. Ethan Hamel under center, and this is a give to Gabe Hamel, but they
stacked up.
Red Devils were in the backfield. Looks like 30 Dawson Kemp and 63 Aubrey Sporn. Both of those defenders in the backfield for the stop, and then maybe a loss of yard on the play. So 4th down for the Ringnecks.
Yeah, the Red Devils doing a lot better job stacking it up when they run to their left. They're spreading it out here. It looks like they're going twins both ways here. So you can run quarterback draw this too. They've kept the Mike linebacker there in the middle of the field.
This is Gabe Hamel then under center, and he makes a toss to Ethan Hamel, and that's going to be enough for the first down. So they bring in Gabe Hamel to run quarterback there, split the normal quarterback Ethan Hamel out, and they connect on. Looks like a 20-yard, nice gain.
Yeah, I got 19 yards on that. A nifty little play there. Like you said, Gabe Hamel, spun it out there real nice. I didn't pick up it was a curl or just a little out, but Ethan was able to spin out of the tackle and get extra yardage.
The second 4th down conversion for the Ringnecks, and this time it's Gabe Hamel up the middle, taking a snap from the quarterback position, and he's up past the 15-yard line. 3 yards on the gain. Looks like it bring up 2nd down and 7 for Hill City. So last couple plays, a little wrinkle. They've got Gabe Hamel in as the quarterback.
Well, I wonder if your tailback and your quarterback are maximum exertion plays, but maybe just give different guys handle the ball.
This is a snap to Gabe Hamel off the left side, and he's up past the first down marker, up too close to the 5-yard line. So Hill City be set up 1st and 10 now, or 1st and goal, excuse me.
Yeah, Hill City's used that formation a lot in the past. That looks real familiar, but
that's just
a nice
single
power.
wing.
Yeah,
looks like.
Yeah, nice power formation. Get a lot of bodies.
There's a flag on the play here.
Holding on the.
So that'll bring this ball back. And we'll redo 2nd down, but it'll be 2nd and 13 now for Hill City. And 15 seconds left in the first quarter. This will be the last snap. They got a blitz off the side, and Gabe Hamel under pressure, but he throws the ball incomplete. 3.5 seconds left now here in the first quarter. It's a dangerous pass there, Chris. Under pressure, it looks like he just threw it up for grabs, and
yeah, that's
almost intercepted there on the end there by Austin Kreitzer.
Yeah, that's not what you want there if you're Coach Hamel there. You don't want to make a turnover here. They got the ball at the Oberlin 20-yard line.
The 3rd down and 13 for Hill City. They have 4 wide receivers, split receivers each side for Gabe Hamel, and he throws it up, and he had a man open there on the post. Dalton Stephen was open. Just a little overthrow on Gabe Hamel's part, and that'll bring up 4th down. But
that's the end of the first quarter.
We're at the end of 1. Our score here from Hill City, the Ringnecks 22, Oberlin 6. You're watching the game of the week here on Nex-Tech Game Time.
At Bullseye Event Center, we consider every detail when transforming our space into the perfect setting for your event. Our newly renovated, unique facility is ideal for weddings and receptions, corporate events, and parties for up to 300 guests. We also have smaller rooms and on-site kitchen available for meetings and reunions and social gatherings. Call us today to book your next function at Bullseye Event Center, downtown Norton, where your event is our top priority.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
We're back here at Hill City where the host Ringnecks lead the 22-6. They're looking at a 4th down and 13 at the Oberlin 20. They'll obviously be going for it here, Curtis.
Yeah, this is the fourth down conversion or attempt here for Hill City. The first 2 they've made. So this is Ethan Hamel back, and he's looking for Jornigan in the middle, and it's intercepted. And maybe the Red Devils player might have been better off just knocking that down. But Dawson Kemp on the interception, and it'll be a turnover for the Ringnecks. Oberlin will take over at the 8-yard line. So was looking for Jernigan on the post there in the middle of the field. Just he underthrew it this time, and and Kemp came up with the interception. But Oberlin is backed up deep in their own territory.
Yeah, the 8-yard line will be 1st and 10 there.
And Erickson's going to keep this off to the right side, just not a whole lot of room. And now makes him move, and he's got some room now off to the right side, and he's off to the races. No one's going to catch him. Tabor Erickson from his 8-yard line, a big touchdown run for the Red Devils, and that pulls them within 10 here. And Chris, there wasn't much room to start off with.
Oh, no. They looked like they had it all contained there. And he was kind of just still shake and bake is what I put in my notes here. And once he, and that happens on 8-man football. You get a lot of guys the ball, which is what you want. But if somehow the guy breaks through that pursuit, there's hardly anybody left.
So 72 yards on the touchdown run for Erickson. And now he's back to pass on the 2-point conversion and scrambles for the 2 points, and that'll bring our score now Hill City 22 and Oberlin 14. Just 11:40 left here in the first half.
Let's take a break here. You're watching Nex-Tech Game Time.
Money Chevrolet, Rock Creek Cattle Company, A&S Self-Storage, Freddie Pratt Realty and Auction, and Frank's Trailer Sales are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Hill City High School students and athletes. Best wishes for a successful season from Hill City Livestock Commission, Win Hill Insurance Associates, and Serendipity Gambles, backing the Hill City Ringnecks all season long.
And the game of the week here on Nex-Tech Game Time. Oberlin's set to tee this off after a 72-yard touchdown run by their quarterback, Tabor Erickson.
Yeah, and Tabor's as the leader of the Oberlin offense, not just because of the quarterback, but also runs, throws the ball well. Appreciate the Hill City announcer giving us some love for the Snapchat contest. Don't forget, NEX-TECH. Put your filter of your team, whether you're a Hill City fan or an Oberlin fan, and you might win a neat seat cooler.
So this is a squib kick taken up at the 20-yard line by the Ringnecks, up and now past the 30. So good return for Hill City, and that'll put them in good position here to start their first drive of the second quarter.
Yeah, that's and so far they've done a nice job of getting the field position. Let the ball be at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
That was James Keith on the return on the short kickoff. So Hill City will start 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Coming out in their I formation set, Ethan Hamel back under center for the Ringnecks. As a fake toss, and Ethan's going to take the ball at the left side. He's got a little bit of room, lowers his shoulder, and he's out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So good gain again on 1st down for Hill City.
Well, you know what happens sometimes on that, the linebackers see that fake pitch and they flow real hard. And
yeah, that was a big fake for Hamel. He really sold that toss. So,
you know, and like I said, when you're a 3-2 linebacker, you've got to react fast too. You may say, well, why in the world would they get faked out by that? And it's like, You watch where those guys are lined up. They got to make a quick read of that guard, and if they're looking back to the quarterback, that's what sometimes you say, oh, the corner came up and forced that in, but the
Gabe Hamel, the nice tough run. Now, they tossed that right into the blitz, but Gabe Hamel, nice tough run, will get a 1st down for the Ringnecks, and now they're on the Oberlin side of the field here. It'll be at the 36-yard line.
Give him a gain of 7 on that. Like you said, what made that nifty was if he didn't have his eyes up, he could have run into that blitzing corner really easily, but he was able to cut it back just enough to get underneath that.
So 1st and 10 for Hill City there. We got the 3 wide receivers set, twins to the top of your screen. Motion, and this is give to Gabe Hamel off the left side, and he's up past the 35-yard line to the 34. Give him 3 yards on the play.
Illegal motion on the offense.
So it looks like maybe the motion man, Jernigan, may have was heading forward a little bit before the snap. So that'll be a penalty on the Ringnecks.
Illegal motion on the offense. 5 yards, replay 1st down.
So we get the call from the White Hat, and this will be 1st down and 15 now for Hill City.
Puts it back in Hill City territory at their own 38-yard line, right along there.
So twin receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the bottom of your screen. Ethan Hamel under center, a motion again, and this is a give to Gabe Hamel, and he's gets a couple yards, but good tackle on the play. That was a nose guard. Zeke Jimenez, the 5'9", 240-pound junior, and that'll bring the ball right at midfield for Hill City. 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, Gabe, he's a real fire plug in there, and you need those kind of kids to take up blockers. In that case, he shut his blocker, made the play on top of that.
So 2nd down and 14 for Hill City. And Ethan Hamel back to pass and was looking for Jernigan off the flat. But good coverage out there by Cade Worm, and the pass goes incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down now for Hill City. And after some early fireworks, both offenses, or at least Hill City's offense, the last couple possessions has kind of stalled out.
Yeah, they have. And, I sometimes wonder if it's some of these early, and especially in 8-man games, early on that it takes a little while because like I said, all you got to do is break the line of scrimmage. A lot of times there's not a free safety or somebody back behind to save it. Now they've kind of figured out what each team's doing, and they're settling into a rhythm now.
There's a give to Gabe Hamel off the right side, lowers his head and gets up across the 35-yard line to the 34. A nice gain on 3rd down will set them up for 4th down, and Chris, they're not afraid to go for it on 4th down.
No, that gain is 6 there, so that should put them about a 4th and 7.
Yeah, 4th and 8.
8 maybe, okay.
Brings up 4th and 8.
And like you said, they're not afraid to go for it. And they may run it, too. That's not a guarantee they'll throw.
So they're in I formation set, tight set for the Ringnecks, and this is a give to Hamel off the right side, and he's up past the 30, but short of the first down out there. Jimenez and looks like Kemp, both of them out there on the tackle.
Yeah, we got a nice tight replay there. See Jimenez
Timeout.
standing up his man there. Timeout red there. So we'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Nex-Tech Game Time.
We are your Northwest Kansas premier roofing contractor. We've got you covered before and after the storm.
Let us evaluate the condition of your roof and discuss options. We'll often be able to offer efficient, affordable alternatives. Call Roof Masters for a free estimate today.
Roof Masters, that's who you're looking for. When it comes to accessorizing your truck, SUV, or van, Advantage Glass Plus is the original specialist. They have a huge selection including Nerf bars, custom chrome wheels, ARE truck caps and tonneau covers, running boards, heavy-duty grill guards, fender flares, plus a whole lot more. Along with Retracts, the ultimate tractable pickup bed cover. Enhance appearance, add protection, plus add style and value to your ride when you visit Advantage Glass Plus, South Pine Street in Hayes. Proudly serving the area for 20 years.
Welcome back to Nex-Tech Game Time, and Oberlin to start their drive off at the 29-yard line. Gets a good run for Cade Worm off the left side on first down up to the 35-yard line. So 6-yard carry on first down for Worm.
Yeah, nice. That gets you started nice, and like I said, looked like it was going to be dive or ISO action in the middle, and he bounces it to the outside and finds a little more running room.
So split backs behind Erickson. And Erickson's going to keep it off to the right side, and he's met out there. Jernigan is there, along with, it looks like Gabe Hamel, both of them on the tackle. Maybe a yard gain for Erickson will bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, and what your Red Devils are hoping for, that's that cross-buck action. You're hoping the linebackers either go for the first man or the second man. You can almost use that second man as an ISO block, but Oberlin does a nice, Hill City does a nice job reading it.
So split backs again for the Red Devils. And this is a give to Worm off the right side. He's got a little bit of room. One man to meet. He's stiff-armed the guy, and he's into the end zone. His second touchdown run of the night, and this is going to get the game even closer here.
Yeah.
And that's a nice play for the Red Devils. And Worm made a good stiff arm right here on the ring neck defender.
Well, I tell you what really set that play up, though. That was that same crossbuck look, but instead they gave it to the first back because the second back was going back the other way. And sometimes you're trapping it. What they're doing is they're watching how the Hill City linebackers are reading that.
So Oberlin set for the 2-point conversion, trying to tie the score up. And this is Erickson with the keeper, and he's over into the end zone. And this is 2-point conversion good, and we've got our score all tied up at 22, 7:52 left here in the first half.
Okay, let's throw it to a break here. You're watching Nex-Tech Game Time.
When you need dirt construction of any type at any time, call Joel Younger at Flatlander Dirt Works LLC. Flatlander Dirt Works offers 24-hour service on oil field, farm, residential, and commercial dirt construction. They even handle septic systems and water line installation and repair. They've got all the big boy toys at Flatlander Dirt Works, serving all of Northwest Kansas. Call 623-7744. Proud supporters of all our area athletes. Flatlander Dirt Works LLC.
We're back here at Hill City where the score is tied 22-all. Oberlin scored on its last 2 drives and also picked up the PAT on both as well. So Nex-Tech Game Time is brought to you by Rogers & Associates Insurance, Pack Leader Technology, Progressive Physical Therapy Center, Heritage Insurance Group, Flatlander Dirt Works, and Hammett Land and Auction.
Set to kick off for the Red Devils, number 23, James Garner. Back deep for Hill City will be Aaron McDowell and Gabe Hamel. And is a cut. Jernigan with the catch, one of the up men, and he's off to the left side. Nothing there. Going to reverse field back to his right. Gets a couple blocks, and he's up to the middle, up to the 40-yard line, and now on the Oberlin side of the ball, side of the field. So a lot of running there by Dominic Jernigan.
Yeah, I don't. You know, he's not tremendously fast, but he's fairly nimble. He's got fairly nimble feet, so. I guess I can see it, and they about got stripped there at the end of that play, too. Nice job there by the Red Devil tackler there. One guy makes the tackle, the other guy can go for the strip. So
we got an Oberlin player down. Looks like maybe that's the kicker. Oh.
I tell you what, let's go ahead and take a break here. Wait, no, he's getting back up. Let's keep it right here. Nex-Tech Game Time is brought to you by the Hayes Recreation Commission, State Farm Insurance, Brock Whitmore agent, Storage Solutions of Hayes, Tri-Central Office Supply, and the Phillips County Health Systems.
There's a pretty big block there whenever Jernigan cut that ball back, and so, but Cole Breath, the defensive back for the Red Devils, was able to walk off the field under his own power. 1st and 10 for Hill City at the 39-yard line. Trying to answer the scores by Oberlin. This is a give to Gabe Hamel off the right side. He's got some room. Gabe Hamel in the open, and he's not going to be caught. And Hill City's able to answer right back with a touchdown of their own. A 39-yard touchdown run by Gabe Hamel.
Sometimes in football, the momentum's no more than your next play away, and that's exactly what it was there. Oberlin had scored on its last 2 possessions, had held Hill City on their drive, and then I said Jernigan has a nice little return there, and whammo.
One play, and Hill City's back on top. So the ever-important 2-point conversion coming up, and Ethan Hamel under center. They got split backs behind him. And it's a toss to Jernigan off to the left-hand side, and he's going to be into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And Hill City now back up on top, 30-22. And just like that, Chris, we've Hill City's offense was stalling a little bit, but back on track with one play.
Yeah, and you know, they ran that wide to the right. I wonder if they ran that to where Breath had been playing at that corner, and maybe, you know, they caught a new kid out there on the field. Yep. I don't know if that's what happened, but Breath, I know, plays corner, and that would have been a play usually you want your corner to come up and make it. And that's real common, especially in 11-man football. You got guys up in the box, they're watching it all the time. Hey, that's a freshman out there at corner, run it at him. Not quite as common in 8-man because you just don't have the staff to watch for all that. But nice run there. Let's not take anything away from Gabe Hamel there. That nicely blocked. He broke it and went 39 yards.
That was where Cole Breath was playing off the left cornerback position for the Red Devils. So back deep for Oberlin now is going to be Cale Groffel, and Chad Worm teeing it up for Hill City as Gabe Hamel. We've already seen one onside kick by Hill City. They've also kicked it deep a couple times.
Yeah. And what wind there is should be at his back, so this might be another opportunity for him to go for the touchback.
And it's a deep kick, and Groffel takes it at the
right at the goal line.
Right at the goal line. He stopped a nice tackle out there for Hill City, and it looks like that was number 22, Connor Bourne, out there on the tackle. And he's only able to get the ball up to the 15-yard line. So
15's what a touchback would be. So just
same
like
thing,
a touchback.
Yep. Same thing if he would have let that in the end zone or not. So Oberlin's got the ball 1st and 10 at their 15-yard line. And boy, the pro set that they run is their running backs are right up there behind the quarterback. And this is a pass. Erickson's got a man open, and he overthrows it. A good play action pass, but Erickson on the throw was way over the top of his tight end's head. That was Brandon Beagley, the 5'8", 192-pound junior tight end.
That was a great observation you made, Curtis, about how tight they have their backs up. And you know what that did, you know, they gave that little crossbuck look, but it was really hard to pick up where the ball was. Right. And that's, you know, it's like a play action look is what it was. So
2nd down and 10 for the Red Devils. Again, split backs behind Erickson. And this is a give to Groffel off to the left side. And 8 yards, it looks like, on the gain for Kel Groffel. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Red Devils. They went back to that. They faked that last play. This one they gave the handoff to. So
yeah, they're getting a lot of crossing motion. That was kind of quick, so I don't think it was a trap, but it was still a crossing motion that gets some misdirection going there. 3rd and 2 there, very makeable down in distance.
Get out the split back set. Tabor Erickson under a center for Oberlin, and this is a give to Worm off the right side. He makes a man miss, and he's into the secondary. A nice drive, dive there by, looks like 32. That's Aaron McDowell.
Yeah, that's a nice job there, cutting back against the grain there. Yeah. Forces the safety to miss, but good hustle there by Bourne there, like you said, to prevent a touchdown.
Yeah. Well, Aaron McDowell didn't give up on that play. If he did, I mean, Worm had a pretty good start on him. But McDowell didn't give up, was able to trip him up at the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Oberlin. They can still get a first down at the 1-yard line. And this is Groffel off to the left side, makes a man miss. But the second man there for Hill City, that's Gabe Hamel up from his free safety position to make the tackle. And no gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for Oberlin.
That was tough running there for a no gain. Took some abuse on that play. I have 46 yards on that run by Worm there, and like I said, they're doing some like quick cross buck action, what they were doing, and giving it to the first back.
So 3 wide receivers set for Oberlin. This is a give up the middle to Worm. He was tackled at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, they kind of faked the jet sweep there. Right now, Oberlin's putting a lot of window dressing on their plays. You know, it's cross buck, giving it to the first man. They did that twice. Jet sweep look, but they went hard dive. And on that play, looks like, a gain of about, 2 or 3 maybe?
Right.
So I'll give them a gain of 3 there.
So 5:30 left here in the first half. Oberlin's threatening again. 3rd down and 7. Motion back to the left for Erickson, and it's a give. Erickson keeps it off to the right side, and some Ringnecks out there on the play. Looks like Chase Smith with the tackle out there.
Yeah, it kind of makes a little zone read there, and he made the right choice pulling that because that ball carrier wasn't going to go anywhere with the ball. He gets it up to about the 6. Let's give him a gain of 2 there. That'll bring up a 4th and 5. Like Curtis noted, they can still get a first down here. They don't have to have a touchdown. Looks like maybe a little more than a yard from the goal line.
Yeah, maybe the 1.5. So.
Yeah.
Erickson under center, split backs behind him. 4th down for the Red Devils, and this is a give to Worm off the right side, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown, and Oberlin's able to answer back. That's on a 8-yard touchdown run from Cade Worm.
Watch the replay here. Erickson takes
There's a pull here by the left guard.
Right, yeah, and they gave window dressing to the left. The other back went left, but the left guard pulled and led up on there. So nice design there by the Red Devils.
And they're going to need this 2-point conversion to tie the score up. 30-28, Hill City in the lead. Erickson had a shotgun looking to throw on this 2-point conversion. Throws it up in the air, and it is caught. The ball's brought down by number 20, Cole Breath. He came back into the game, and Erickson just threw that ball up. There was nowhere to go. There was 3 Ringneck defenders around Breath, but Breath able to jump up and make that catch.
Does a nice job, the high ball there. Cole's a good basketball player, kind of bringing some of his basketball skills into that.
The 2-point conversion good. That is tying our score at 30, 4:36 left in this first half.
And like I said, boy, what a good game we've had here. It looked like Hill City jumped out the little lead early here. Then Oberlin comes right back, ties it back up. Hill City answers with a 39-yard run there by Gabe Hamill. Now Oberlin more of a pounded-out drive there. 7 plays for 65 yards on that drive, and that's by 8-man standards. That is a pounded-out kind of drive.
They did convert on the 4th down,
right,
as well.
And we've had several 4th down conversions on both teams, Hill City done it more than Oberlin.
Right.
Converting on 4th downs. They had that one drive. I think they converted on 3 4th downs and they scored. So.
Yeah, only one punt tonight. Teeing up for Oberlin was number 23, James Garner. Back deep for the Ringnecks. And this is a bouncer to Jernigan, and he takes the kick again. Again, it reverses his field now, being corralled back at the 20-yard line, or 30-yard line, excuse me. So a lot of running there by Jernigan, but not a whole lot of yards.
Yeah, a lot of conditioning is what you got out of that play. I don't know you really gained much out of that ball at their
maybe 5 yards on the return for Jernigan. This will be 1st down and 10 for Hill City. So now the back and forth game. Both teams are trading punches here late in the first half. We got 4:28 left.
Yeah, 30 alls are scored. Like I said, kind of trading punches back and forth. Let's see who comes up with the big haymaker here before the half.
I formation set. This is Ethan Hamel. There looks like some confusion, but Ethan able to tuck that ball and make the most of it. For a 5-yard, 6-yard gain on 1st down. So looks like there was some confusion on who to give the ball to.
Yeah.
Or there was a missed handoff there. But Ethan Hamel able to tuck the ball.
Showed a lot of composure there to not,
absolutely, not to panic. He didn't panic. You're right. He tucked the ball and made the most of it. So give him 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5 for Hill City. And this is a give to Gabe Hamel off the left side, and he's off to the left hand. Makes a nice move off the sidelines. Didn't go out of bounds. Stays in bounds for the touchdown. That is Gabe Hamel's. Is that his 3rd touchdown run of the night? I believe.
So.
But he was off this left side. He got out to the sideline, but
ran through one tackler, ran through 2 tacklers just at the end of the run. So
able to keep his balance off the sideline and not go out of bounds. So Hill City comes back now with their score of their own. Another long touchdown run for Gabe Hamel, making our score 36-30, pending this 2-point conversion.
Yeah, and like I said, have to hose down the field there at halftime. There, both teams burning it up down the sideline.
As they give the Jernigan off the left side, he's in for the 2-point conversion. Hill City retakes the lead, 38-30. 3:40 left here in the first half.
Yeah, that's like I said, they're running over left guard right now and having a lot of success there. The Hill City left guard, Holden Jones, a 5'9", 165-pound senior. It's maybe making hay for the Ringnecks here with 3:40 here left in the second quarter.
Yeah, both the last drives for Hill City have been long touchdown runs for Gabe Hamel. Oberlin's kind of taking their time, longer sustained drives.
Home and away, you're covered nationwide with Nex-Tech Wireless, the official wireless provider of Nex-Tech Game Time.
So 3:40 left in the first half. Oberlin set to receive this kickoff.
Hey, we'll have the scoreboard show here at halftime provided by Heritage Insurance Group. Also, I haven't heard much about the snaps. So let's see how we're doing on the snaps, Hill City. Nex-Tech Game Time is partnered with Storage Solutions of Hayes in a Snapchat giveaway. Snap your game photos to NEX-TECH with the Game Time filter for a chance to win one awesome seat cooler. Winners will be notified via Snapchat during tonight's game, and we have a winner every week.
So Gabe Hamel teeing the ball up for Hill City at the 30-yard line. Back deep for Oberlin will be Chad Worm and Kel Groffel. And Hamel on the onside kick again, and this is fumbled. And it looks like Hill City's back on this. This is the second recovery for Hill City, and Oberlin had a shot at it. One of their upmen just, that looks like that's 88. That's the tight end, Brandon Beagley. Just couldn't corral that onside kick, and Hill City recovers the ball, and they are set up 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, they're at the Oberlin 38-yard line. They're on the other side of the field already, so that's boy, you got to wonder if they saw something. Well, that first onside it just bounced
Right,
at
that was
just
a good
the right
kick.
time.
That was a good kick. So
That
Ethan
one-
Hamel brings the Ringnecks to the line of scrimmage out of their I formation. This is a give to Gabe Hamel up the middle for a pretty good gain on the play. Give him 5 yards, so good 5-yard gain on first down for Hill City.
Yeah, like I said, that first onside, it took a nasty hop on the kid trying to cover it, but that time it looked like, maybe the Oberlin front line guys are trying to sprint back.
Yep.
And what happens when you do that, you turn back, it's hard to turn around and pick up the ball.
So 2nd and 5 for Hill City at the 33-yard line. And it's a toss right to Gabe Hamel, and he cuts it upfield, and he's got a first down close to the 25-yard line. Give him the 24-yard line. So good, tough run in there from Gabe Hamel. We'll give the Hill City a first down. Now 2:58 left in this first half.
Yeah, boy, they're driving Ryan down the field, like you said, at the Oberlin 26 here. So,
and that's 2 extra possessions that Hill City's been able to take advantage of in this first half from those onside kicks. So this is a pitch to the left side, and Gabe Hamel's got some he's got some room, but he slipped at the 18 or 19-yard line. So had some room off the left side, but the wet grass got him out there, and so
yeah,
it'll bring up 2nd down and looks like 3 for Hill City. 2:25 left in this first half.
Yeah, we right now we have one really creative Snapchat, but we're not opposed to creativity. But come on, folks, if you're at the game, give us a snap of the game tonight.
2nd down for Hill City, and this is looks like a reverse, and this is bottled up in the backfield. That would look like a reverse to Dalton Stephen heading the left side, but Oberlin there to sniff that one out.
It looks like a loss of about 4 on that play, and that's one of the things as a coach when you got a lot of things rolling. Sometimes you need to keep those fancy plays in the playbook and save them for another time because, boy, they're just lining up and hitting them in the mouth and having quite a bit of success.
3rd and 8. This is a ISO to the left side, and Hamel through the first line of scrimmage and out to the 6-yard line. So big run, just like you said, Chris. Don't get fancy with this. Just turn around and hand the ball off.
Yeah, just keep hitting them right in the mouth, and that brings it down to 6. So if my math is right, that's a 17-yard gain there. It'll be 1st and goal. I think we got a timeout here.
Yeah, we got a Red Devil with his helmet off.
Maybe an equipment issue. So we'll keep it right here. Ringnecks break the huddle.
And we're down to 1:25 left in the half. Hill City at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. Split backs behind Ethan Hamel. And this will give the Jernigan off to the left side, and he breaks through and runs over the Oberlin defender, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. And that extends the Hill City lead to 44-30, but boy, this is just power off to the left side.
Yeah, Aaron McDowell over there blocking. I'm guessing that's Holden Jones over there as well.
Lowers his head right at the goal line and able to punch it in for the Ringnecks. So their 2-point conversion try to extend this to a 16-point lead. This is a toss to Gabe Hamel off the right side, and he slips a defender into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So making our score 46-30. And Chris, those 2 extra possessions on those onside kicks, that's resulted in 16 extra points. That's the difference in this ball game right now.
Oh, exactly. And obviously when you have more chances to score, it's easier to score. And you're exactly right, Curtis. That is the difference in the game. That was a 6-play drive. Since it was an onside kick, they didn't have to go quite as far, like 38-yard drive. But and like I said, that gets demoralizing when you're on defense all the time because an 8-man defense sometimes is hard work. You've got to cover. You cannot break down because if they break the line of scrimmage, sometimes they're out to shoot and they're gone. So, Nex-Tech Game Time is brought to you tonight by Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Nex-Tech Wireless, the Golden Q, great place for hamburgers, folks, J Corp, and Mapeson Miller LLP. Thank you for helping us bring tonight's game.
So 1:12 left in this first half, so plenty of time for Oberlin to get back on the scoreboard. Gabe Hamel teeing it off for the Ringnecks. Back deep, just one Red Devil now back deep. That's Chad Worm. They moved Groffel up closer to the kickoff coverage team, and this is a kick off the left side. It's going to be out of bounds, and there'll be a flag on the play.
Yeah, Oberlin will have the choice of taking it to where it went out of bounds or have a re-kick.
Kick out of bounds. White chose to take it at the 25-yard line.
So it'll be Oberlin ball, 1st and 10 at the 25. Got a nice job there picking up our white hats. Explanation.
And that'll be good field position for Oberlin on this drive. So 1:12 left in the first half. For the Red Devils. 3 wide receivers set. Erickson to give to Worm off to the right side, and he's upended in the right about the line of scrimmage. And that's Connor Bourne on the tackle for the Ringnecks. That'll be 2nd down and 9 for Oberlin. So not a whole lot going on first down. 55 seconds left.
Yeah, they pulled the left guard. He kicked the end out, but boy, they filled inside out really quickly on that.
So one back set for Oberlin. And Erickson back to pass. Got a lot of time back there and scrambles up to close to the 30-yard line. Give him 4 yards on the carry. And they call timeout.
White. Timeout, White.
So timeout for the Red Devils. 31 seconds left in this first half. It'll be a 3rd down and 7 on when we come back, or they set back up.
Okay, Nex-Tech Game Time is brought to you by the Chiropractic Centers of Phillipsburg and Stockton, Roofmasters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Norton County Hospital, Advantage Glass Plus, and the Bullseye Media Center and Venue.
So 3rd down here, 31 seconds left. Both teams, believe Hill City's got 1 more timeout. Oberlin's got 2. And
bring up a 3rd and 6.
So if Oberlin's not able to get this first down, Hill City still could have some time left to try to take or try to hit a long pass of some sort. So they've got plenty of time. 31 seconds left. Looks like Oberlin's going to bring 3 wide receivers to the line of scrimmage. Twins to the left, and now there's a motion. Be twins to the right. Erickson back to pass, and his pass is intercepted. Gabe Hamel on the interception. It was a little high, and Hamel's got a little bit of room off to the left, and he's out of the 20-yard line. So nice interception by Gabe Hamel, and even better return. And Hill City set up good field position. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, and you can tell obviously he's a runner too. He's used that, and he did a nice job of wrapping the ball up there in traffic as well, so he doesn't. The only thing I would like for you to put that ball in the outside hand as he went out of bounds there. But so a nice pick there, and he returns the ball up to the 20-yard line.
Erickson's pass was just a tad high, and Gabe Hamel made a nice play on the ball. And this is a toss to Hamel off to the right side, and cuts it back up. But Dalton Kemp on the tackle at the 17-yard line. So 13 seconds left.
On the offense.
And we've got a flag, so.
Yeah, and you know what? They'll probably take that because obviously they're not worried about the down with only, 17? What we got left?
We got 13 seconds left. So.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards from the spot. Replay 1st down.
Yep. Moves the ball back to the 29-yard line where it'll be 1st and quite a way, so.
So 13 seconds left, and
1st and 19,
they're going to run the ball here.
Yeah, but the down and distance really doesn't matter.
They're trying to get them to go to the line of scrimmage. They're not realizing it. And they're rushing to the line of scrimmage. 2 seconds left. They do get the snap off. Ethan Hamel's going to toss this one up into the air, and it's picked off. And looks like that was Cade Worm with the interception for
Halftime.
Oberlin, and he
Halftime.
needs that in the end zone for the touchback. So our score here at half, Hill City 46, Oberlin 30. You're watching the game of the week here on Nex-Tech Game Time.
Leon's Welding and Fabrication has been serving Western Kansas for over 25 years with custom fabrication of metal projects, including trailers, flatbeds, steel and aluminum fencing, ornamental gates and handrails, and metal art creations. Leon's also offers sandblasting and coating services and a powder coating division with over 6,400 colors to choose from. For your next project, visit Leon's Welding and Fabrication, East Highway 40 in Hayes. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Norton County Hospital would like to welcome Dr. Greg Serene to the community. Dr. Serene is a board-certified surgeon and trained in sports medicine. His practice will focus on knee injuries, joint replacements, and general orthopedics. Dr. Serene has been practicing for over 20 years and looks forward to providing orthopedic care to Norton and the surrounding communities. The Norton County Hospital, dedicated to caring, commitment, and community.
Get more of the potential you plant with the latest from 360 Yield Center. Unlock trapped nutrients and speed residue breakdown with 360 Chain Roll. Prevent root-restricting berms to give roots access to potential-boosting moisture and nutrients with 360 Bullet Ripper Points. And capture more yield at every harvest by reducing header loss by 80% with 360 Yield Saver replacement gathering chains.
Steel Fabrications, Heartland Foods of Hill City, and Professional Fire Equipment are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Hill City High School students and athletes. They hope this year is the best year ever. Best wishes for a successful season from Northwest Collision and Paint, T-Max, and Radcliffe Truck Sales, backing the Hill City Ringnecks all season long.
Progressive Physical Therapy Center has been an integral part of the Hayes community since 2007. Tim Marcus, physical therapist, has led the Hayes physical therapy team ever since the business opened. The Progressive staff offers expert care in a friendly environment. You no longer need a physician's referral when seeking services provided by a physical therapist. Call Progressive Physical Therapy. Their licensed therapists provide personalized patient care and treatments. Progressive Physical Therapy, 2209 Canterbury in Hayes.
I'm Dr. Dustin Cheney with the Chiropractic Centers of Phillipsburg and Stockton. Since 2003, it has been my mission to make sure chiropractic care is available in our communities. Thank you for letting my family take care of your family.
The chiropractic centers are a safe, natural, and holistic choice. From infants to seniors, their doctors and staff provide comprehensive and personalized care.
Remember, pain is not normal. Chiropractic is the natural choice.
See their ad in the Nex-Tech directory.
Hey, back here at Hill City where we've had a track meet of scoring going on here, and we're going to try to review all those for you here on Nex-Tech Scores. 46-30, Ringnecks over the Red Devils. Our first scoring play should be Erickson's going to shake and bake down. No, that's the wrong got the wrong one up. That first one, that's Gabe Hamill. Right, they had a power going there, and he just took it up the sideline, 55 yards for a touchdown. And now this is Gabe Hamill again on a pitch, running up the sideline there.
And that was after the first onside recovery for Hill City. So.
Yeah. This is going to be Groffel on a reverse, goes 11 yards for a TD.
A nice dive there at the end to get in the end zone.
Yeah, 16-6. Now this is Ethan Hamill. It was a fumbled snap, and Oberlin kind of surrounded the ball carrier, and he managed to squirt through And for that score, that'd be a 40-yard run.
This is Erickson's big touchdown run of 72 yards. He made
that was coming right after an interception, by the way. And now this is Worm. He cut back on a crossbuck play, went 44 yards for the score. And this is the one we didn't get, so now we're back up here to Worm. Going to go 8 yards for this score, going behind the right, running it to the right. Gabe Hamel going to shake a tackler and then get to the sidelines and go right up the middle. Watch this. He's going to break a couple of tackles there. Tippy toes up. Yeah,
kept his balance there.
Good agility there by Gabe Hamel. We've got him for 4 touchdowns here in the first half. This is Jernigan behind some nice blocking, and then he punishes the corner there at the end as well. That's what a good fullback should do. And there's our band performing at halftime here, and our score is 46-30. The Ringnecks leading in this big district game. This is kind of a survivor game.
Right.
Whoever wins still has an outside chance of escaping this district. St. Francis pretty much has it sewed up. They're the number 1 team in 8-man Division I. Fantastic ball club. They score. Right. Atwood is in the second spot. But Hill City wins tonight. Hill City's still got a chance.
Well, yeah, and Hill City's actually tied with Atwood in points. They haven't played yet.
Right.
So they're both sitting at 2-1, and with the score differential, they're both tied for second. So, and they don't match up till 2 weeks down the road. It'll be the last game of the regular season for both of those teams. And it could come down to that.
Right. But Oberlin, they lose, they're definitely out. Hill City loses, they would be in big trouble.
Yeah, they'd be on life support.
They'd be on life support. That'd be a good way to put that. So there's the Hill City band performing here at halftime. We got some snaps coming up. Good job here. We finally got some people sending us some things here. There's the Ringneck logo. Got some people. There's the cheerleaders down on the performing there. Got to plus some action on the field there. Got some little guys at the game having a big time, probably playing back behind the stands here when they're breaking the action. So there's 3 snaps. We'll have at least 1 winner tonight here at Hill City. And Oberlin, if you're over there, you can use your Red Devils filter to have a chance to win as well. Let's take a break here, and we'll come back. We'll get you ready for the second half. You're watching Game Time here on Nex-Tech Television.
$10,000 in 10, but give 50.
With 7 agents in 3 locations, Hammett Land and Auction Incorporated can meet your every need when it comes to your next sale. Visit them at hammettauction.com and you'll find all their upcoming sales, including farms, ranches, as well as farm equipment and even real estate listings, both residential and commercial. They've been serving Western Kansas since 1983, and with offices in Stockton, Russell, and Hayes, they're always nearby to assist you. Hammett Land and Auction Incorporated. Contact them today.
$25 would get $21,000.
Safety at a peace of mind price. Nex-Tech Wireless introduces the simple starter plan. For only $15 per month, you can rest easy knowing you can always reach your child on their smartphone. The plan includes unlimited calling, unlimited texting, and unlimited data while on Wi-Fi. You don't have to worry about data overages, and your child will enjoy all the benefits of a smartphone. It's the simple starter plan from Nex-Tech Wireless. Unlimited talk, text, and data while on Wi-Fi for only $15 per month.
Is your business prepared for a disaster? Protect your valuable data from natural disasters and the most likely form of loss, humans. Accidental deletions, crypto locker ransomware, viruses, and hacking are all very real threats. Nex-Tech Backup will keep your business protected with worry-free technology. Nex-Tech backs up, protects, and allows you to instantly restore accounts and data so your business can return to normal. Protect your business now with Nex-Tech and receive free storage. Certain restrictions apply. Call Nex-Tech at 800-588-6649 today.
At Bullseye Event Center, we consider every detail when transforming our space into the perfect setting for your event. Our newly renovated, unique facility is ideal for weddings and receptions, corporate events, and parties for up to 300 guests. We also have smaller rooms and on-site kitchen available for meetings and reunions and social gatherings. Call us today to book your next function at Bullseye Event Center, downtown Norton, where your event is our top priority.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Welcome back to the Game of the Week here on Nex-Tech Game Time. Right now we'll take a look at the scores throughout the area on the Nex-Tech scoreboard, brought to you by Heritage Insurance.
Hayes Highs, down big at halftime to McPherson, 34-0. They knew that was a tough game going in. Central Plains 30, Ellenwood 12. Ellenwood staying closer than we thought they might. Plainville up big over Oakley, 41-0. Plainville is the beast in this area. Phillipsburg up over TMP, who just lost into their long losing streak last week against Oakley, down 58-0 at half. Smith Center 20-0 over Sacred Heart. We had Sacred Heart last week. Those poor guys have a ton of injuries.
Yeah, they're a little banged up, but
defense is playing hard there. Smith Center's going to line up and run that bone and hit you right in the mouth. Hatchet game at halftime. Garden City's up over Dodge City 20-7. Nest City 44, South Gray 14. That's likely a district game. La Crosse up over Ellis 16-6. That's a little bit of an upset at this point.
Yeah, that's a little surprising, Chris.
Now, La Crosse had opened the season with 4 losses, but then shut out its last 2 opponents. So maybe they got something going. And a great game in that district. Dighton up over Otis Bison 22-16. 12 all between Ellsworth and Hoisington.
Wow. That's maybe a little shocking. Hoisington is #1 team in 3A.
Well, yes, that is. That's a good point, Curtis. 6-man, Golden Plains up over Wheatland 40-0. Golden Plains is putting up some huge numbers offensively this year. Rock Hill's up over Lynn 38-6. Look at Osborne is a fantastic team, one of the best 8-man teams in this part of the world, but to be beaten Victoria 46-8 is something else. Stockton the first quarter up over Wilson 12-0. Logan Palco over Lincoln 44-0. That's to be figured. Lincoln's having a tough year this year. Our score here 46-30. Hill City ahead. Great Bend up over Liberal 28-0 at halftime. Great Bend, a great offensive team. Scott City ahead of Colby 14-6. Those two teams likely will make it out of that district. That may be who's the first, who will be the top seed there. Marysville over Beloit 21-8 at halftime. And Republic County, who looks like maybe the #2 seed in that district, up over El Saline 27-0. Great Bend over Wichita East 21-10 at halftime. And St. John's Beloit Tipton over Tesket 52-6. That's a final. St. John's Beloit Tipton's got either kid at quarterback. They've got, I forget the other kid's name. It's a real good receiver. They're going to be tough to.
Looks like we got a score in. Hoxie on top of Waukene 28-0.
That's the other game in this district. Thanks a lot for that. 28-0 Hoxie over Waukene. Unfortunately, I have to report my alma mater, Santa Fe Trail, is trailing Hayden at halftime 14-0 for those of you wondering about that game. So we're getting ready to crank it up here. I see Hill City's out stretching it out. Oberlin's not out left. We have 140. Now, Oberlin's coming out right now. We have about 140 left on the clock, and then they'll reset that for 3 more minutes.
Yeah, and Oberlin deferred the coin toss, so they will be receiving the ball here in the second half.
And that's a common strategy, and I bet they're glad they're going to be getting that. Let's get one more break in here, and then we'll get you ready for the second half. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Television.
Money Chevrolet, Rock Creek Cattle Company, A&S Self-Storage, Freddie Pratt Realty and Auction, and Frank's Trailer Sales are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Hill City High School students and athletes. Best wishes for a successful season from Hill City Livestock Commission, Win Hill Insurance Associates, and Serendipity Gambles, backing the Hill City Ringnecks all season long.
We are your Northwest Kansas premier roofing contractor. We've got you covered before and after the storm.
Let us evaluate the condition of your roof and discuss options. We'll often be able to offer efficient, affordable alternatives. Call Roof Masters for a free estimate today.
Accessorizing your truck, SUV, or van, Advantage Glass Plus is the original specialist. They have a huge selection including Nerf bars, custom chrome wheels, ARE truck caps and tonneau covers, running boards, heavy-duty grill guards, fender flares, plus a whole lot more. Along with Retracts, the ultimate tractable pickup bed cover. Enhance appearance, add protection, plus add style and value to your ride when you visit Advantage Glass Plus, South Pine Street in Hayes. Proudly serving the area for 20 years.
When you need dirt construction of any type at any time, call Joel Younger at Flatlander Dirt Works, LLC. Flatlander Dirt Works offers 24-hour service on oil field, farm, residential, and commercial dirt construction. They even handle septic systems and water line installation and repair. They've got all the big boy toys at Flatlander Dirt Works, serving all of Northwest Kansas. Call 623-7744. Proud supporters of all our area athletes. Flatlander Dirt Works, LLC.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
Welcome back to Hill City and the game of the week on Nex-Tech Game Time. We're about to start the second half, and Oberlin, like we said before, Oberlin deferred the toss, and they'll take the opening kick here in the second half.
And I tell you what, the kickoffs have been scintillating, to say the least. Oberlin has had an onside kick on them twice, and that might be the difference in the game. Hill City's had 2 extra possessions. Hey, Nex-Tech Game Time is partnered with Storage Solutions of Hayes in a Snapchat giveaway. Snap your game photos to NEX-TECH with the Game Time filter for a chance to win one awesome seat cooler. Winners will be notified via Snapchat during tonight's game, and we're getting ready to boot it up here. Curtis is standing up, so we're ready to rock and roll.
Gabe Hamel has the ball teed up at the 30-yard line for the Ringnecks. Back deep for Oberlin will be Chad Worm and Kel Groffel.
Hey, next week, by the way, we have a great ball game. Phillipsburg will be traveling to Norton. Great MCL showdown. That'll probably decide who wins that district, too. Connor Nichols says that thinks that Norton's going to win, so that'll be interesting to see.
And Hamel's kick is deep, and Groffel will take it at the 2-yard line. It is off to the right side, but is upended at the 15-yard line. Good tackle out there. That is 22, Connor Bourne on the tackle at the short of the 15-yard line. So Oberlin will have their first possession here in the second half deep in their own territory.
Yeah, for those folks who are detractors of 8-man football, one thing you got to understand, you have to be a good open field tackler. That sometimes if one guy misses, it's Katie bar the door and they're out to shoot. So nice open field tackle there by Bourne.
And looks like Erickson in the shotgun. And this is a give. This is a reverse to Groffel off the left side, but Hill City read it perfectly. They stayed home out there on the side. And that looks like that is it Ethan Hamel out on the side? I believe that's Holden Jones, the defensive end, was stayed home on the reverse. So a loss of a yard.
Good discipline there by the DN, because sometimes you see that movement away and you start to chase, and you've got to squat and stay at home if you're the contained guy.
So twin receivers to the left of Erickson, man in motion, and this is a give to the running back, and he's hit hard at the 17-yard line. Good 2-3 yard carry on the play. We'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for Oberlin.
Yeah, they had the little window dressing over the top there. They made it look like there might be a jet sweep coming to the right, but instead it was just hard dive right up the middle. Like you said, linebacker came up, read that well, and there's a big collision between Worm and a linebacker.
So Erickson back to pass, and this is a screen setup, but the pass is bounced to Groffel, but that was read pretty good by the Ringnecks anyway. That's Adson Day, the freshman linebacker for the Ringnecks, had read that all the way, and that was getting into yards for Oberlin, even if that was complete,
Right.
Chris.
Well, yeah, I think it might even been a loss of yardage. So that would, for the Red Devils, a failure is a success in that regard, and it'll bring up 4th and 7, and it looks like they're going for it.
Tabor Erickson's the punter.
Oh, wait
for,
there he is, yeah.
He's back deep, and the punt's away. It's a good punt, angling to the sideline, and nice punt by Erickson. He gets that ball out of bounds, no return on the play. They're going to mark this at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's the best of both worlds there. If you're afraid of a punter, you can punt out of bounds and there's no penalty.
Yep. So good angle punt for Erickson there for the Red Devils, and it'll set up 1st down and 10 for Hill City at the 30-yard line. Hill City started the first half strong and ended the first half strong. Did stumble a little bit in between, but scoring 46 points and a half, not a whole lot of stumbling going on. They bring the I formation, set Ethan Hamel under center, and this is a toss to Gabe Hamel off to the left side. He's got some room. Nice open field tackle, though, for Groffel, and that'll not after Gabe Hamel is able to get 3 yards on 1st down.
I think it was Aaron McDowell out there, the left end. So whoever the left end was did a nice job sealing that off and giving him a nice lane to get out there.
Yeah, and Groffel had to come up from his defensive back position to make the tackle. 2nd down and 7 for Hill City out of the I formation. And this is an ISO to the right side, and Gabe Hamel slips a tackle, runs a man over, and gets up to the 35-yard line. Cale Groffel again on the tackle, but Hamel on the ISO able to slip a defender and then run one over for a nice gain.
Yeah, the fullback kicks out there, almost like a power look there, but then he kind of runs over a tackler as well. So nice determined running there by the Ringnecks, puts the ball at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 for Hill City. Split backs behind Ethan Hamel. And this is a quarterback dive up the middle. Ethan Hamel's going to hang onto the ball, and he's up to the 25-yard line. So just a quarterback sneak.
That was a good description. I like a quarterback dive because that's exactly he hit it real hard. I mean, it's a sneak. But he just, he might even went on the nudge, or he might have seen that no one was on the. Sometimes if you see no one's lined up on, there's no true nose guard on the center's head, you'll just go off the nudge and get right up behind your center. And that's exactly what he did there for 11 yards.
11-yard gain for another 1st down for Hill City, and they're marching again. Their first offensive drive of the second half. It was an ISO, a nice play out there.
Nice play there.
That was
number 80, the stuffing that up.
That looks like 88, Braden Beagley.
Beagley does a nice job jamming that right back up.
He got penetration up front. And
that's a loss of 2-3 yards there.
Able to hit Hamel in the backfield. So 2nd down and 12 for Hill City. 8:30 left in this 3rd quarter. And it's a toss to Gabe Hamel off the right side. He's got a little bit of room, cuts it back up the field to the 20-yard line. Nice run there on second down. Will bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, that gets you right back into a nice down and distance there. You know you had a 2nd and long there, and like I said, it's 4-down territory, but now like I said, now the keeper, it's an option to still keep running the ball.
And they're gaining some yards off that right side. Chase Holzmeister, the right guard for Hill City. So 3rd down and 4 for the Ringnecks. And this is a fullback dive, and Jernigan is met there by 73, Dayton Kemp on the tackle. And Jernigan had a lot of steam coming, but
Oberlin's went to a 4-man front here in the second half. And by getting more big bodies closer to line of scrimmage, I'm sure their hope is that they can stop stuff like that. But that's going to be like a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, they brought in Witt to play defensive tackle, and Beagley's playing a defensive end position. You're right on that four-man front for Oberlin. It's a 4-2 look for them. And this is a toss to the left. Hamel's got some room. Nice open field tackle.
Yeah.
That's Kel Groffel again on the tackle. And Hamel had a blocker in front of him, but Groffel with a nice open field tackle. And
it looks like that's going to be short, but I think they're going to take a look at it.
Yeah, it's going to be close here. That was a 4th down and 3, and this is right at the sticks.
Yeah, this is a big measurement. For momentum as much as anything.
Yeah. Well, Hill City's able to come out, and they stopped Oberlin on their first possession, and trying to extend this lead. It's still just a 2-score game. And it's a 1st down, not by much, but it is a 1st down. Hill City will have 1st and 10 from the just inside the 16-yard line, not to the 15 yet.
Yeah, if anybody asks you, Curtis definitely has better eyesight than I do. There is no question about that.
Well, it was close, but they gave him a good spot off the left side. And the Ringnecks are set up 1st and 10.
And if you're wondering about Curtis and I's eyesight, you need to get alive. So don't get too upset with that.
Split backs behind Hamel, and this is Jernigan off the left-hand side. He's got a nice move out in the open, and he leaps into the end zone, and he's going to get a score. And that was a nice effort by Jernigan off the left side. Made a man miss out in the flat, and then was able to leap into the end zone for the score.
And when you watch Jernigan run, he's not particularly fast. That's not what this is about. But he's got pretty light feet for a big guy. Yeah. And because he's a pretty big guy, I'm sure, he's 5'11", 215. If you're a little D-back, you're really not wanting to come up and hit that.
So Jernigan on the 16-yard touchdown run and the 2-point conversion pending for Hill City. This is just another quarterback dive right up the middle, and Ethan Hamel's in for the 2-point conversion, and that's going to make our score 54-30. Hill City on top. 6:55 left here in the third quarter, and that was a good, a nice opening drive for Hill City. They start the second half like they did the first half with a touchdown drive.
Right, 8 plays, 50 yards. Greg Hamel had an ISO to the left for 11, had a quarterback dive for 11. He took it right for 7 yards. Jernigan had a nice 15-yard run to finish it off. So nice drive there for the Ringnecks, makes it 54-30.
And Oberlin was needing that stop on 4th down to stay within some striking distance. So now it's a 3-score game, and Oberlin's kind of in danger of letting this game slip away.
Yeah, they sure are. The bleeding's pretty strong right now, and Hill City's not really doing real fancy either. They're lining up, just executing their ground game. They're bleeding the life out of Oberlin. Oberlin needs to come back and score here for momentum's sake. Like I said, in 8-man you can score quick and all that, but once that big mo kind of starts to overwhelm you, it makes it tough.
They better watch out for the onside kick. Yes. They've got two guys deep, and so Hill City's got the numbers up front, and they've shown twice already recovering this onside kick. But Hamel's going to kick this deep to Groffel at the 10-yard line, and he's off to the left-hand side. Makes a man miss. He's got some room, and Groffel out of bounds close to midfield. He'll be out at the 37-yard line, so good return for Kel Groffel for the Red Devils, and they're set up pretty good field position here,
sometimes
Chris.
Sometimes a little spark like that can make a big
block in
difference.
the back on White.
And there he goes. There's the momentum just right out the door. I didn't see that flag. It was on the far side of the field, about at the 21-yard line. So this is going to hurt. Just
Block in the back on White, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, first down.
Just when you thought Oberlin was gaining some of that momentum back, a penalty is going to push them deep in their own territory.
Yeah, like I said, that's a spot foul, and obviously the spot was quite a ways back. Looks like that puts the ball at about the 12-yard line, 13-yard line. Will be 1st and 10.
6:48 left here in the third quarter. Erickson's going to be in the shotgun. It's a short shotgun set. And this is a give to Worm off the right side. He's got a little bit of room. Makes a man miss up to the 20-yard line. And that's 8 yards on first down for Cade Worm.
Yeah, they get the motion to the left, give the ball back to the right. They're pulling. It looks like the left
guard.
end or
Yep.
left guard. Pull back and got a little piece of linebacker helped up. Gets 8 yards on the play. Gets a nice down and distance for Oberlin.
And now they've got an off-balance line. They've got a tight end on the just left of the quarterback, and real tight motion. Erickson with the keeper off the right side. He cuts up to the middle of the field. He's got a first down up across the 25-yard line to the 27, and that was a little off-balance line there. Beagley, their end, he's 5'8", 192. He's a pretty big end. Try to keep him in. It looked like maybe he's a guard, but
that's vintage 8-man stuff. I love that, because what you're doing then is you make that nose guard shift over to either he covers the guard or it's going to be offset, and then if they don't shift over, then you'll just run behind.
They're back to this off-balance line again.
Yeah.
And Groffel with the motion left, they're going to run an option that way. Taylor Erickson with the keeper up across the 30-yard line to the 32. So 4 yards on first down on the keeper off the option to the left.
Yeah, and like I said, it just gives you a different look. It does nice things for you.
Second down and 6 for Oberlin. And this is back. Now they go back to unbalanced to the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Short shotgun set for Erickson. Motion on Groffel. And it's a give to Groffel off the right side. And he cuts it upfield up across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Give him 4 on the play. This will be 3rd down and 1 for Oberlin. 4:54 left in this third quarter.
Yeah, they're just about to midfield here. Like I said, the clock's running down on Oberlin, but you get a little momentum by, run the ball.
Right.
You got to wonder if they're going to play action here soon. And they're offset again now to the left this time.
Yep, offset left. There's motion. Groffel back to the right. And Erickson with the keeper up the middle. He's got the first down across the 40 to the 43-yard line. The 37-yard line. I'm used to that 11-man field. It caught me off guard there. The 40-yard line has the midfield, but it's the, like I said, 37-yard line. Good for a first down for Oberlin.
That was a little bit of single wing action with the offset line and spinner back in the backfield. Faked it one way, faked the other, dove it right up the middle.
Yeah, it's not a normal shotgun set. He's only 2 yards back behind the center. Erickson back to pass. He's got a man open. Groffel out in the flat up to the 30-yard line. Nice completion on first down. It'll be 8 yards on the gain. There may be a flag down. There is right here.
See your instant replay here. You'll see
Legal motion on the offense.
And boy, that's the second time this drive that momentum's just been killed by penalties.
Yeah, Groffel, you saw in the replay there, he's lined up as a wing back, floated it out there. Sometimes it's a little bit tougher for the safety or corner to pick up. A linebacker probably has to cover that. And
Legal motion on the offense, 5 yards from the previous spot, first down.
Yeah, that puts the ball back into Oberlin territory.
It will be first down and 15 for Oberlin at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, Hill City staying in their 3-2 set.
So split backs behind Erickson now. And it's an option to the left. Erickson with the pitch to Groffel off to the left-hand side. He's got some room. Big hit out there for Hill City, but Groffel up past the original line of scrimmage to almost the 35-yard line.
Be a game, what, of 8 maybe?
Gabe
Dead
Hamer.
ball. Personal foul. Tack it on.
That's a personal foul then on Hill City. I didn't get a number on that. Gabe Hamer with a big hit on Groffel on the sideline, and you tack on this 15 yards, and Oberlin will have a first down.
Personal foul on red. Late hit. 15 yards. First down.
Wonder if Groffel had stepped out of bounds of some sort on the far end before the hit. So
that'd be my guess. That puts the ball at the 21-yard line of Hill City, 1st and 10.
Split backs behind Erickson. And this is a give to Worm off the right-hand side. He'd spin move up across the 20 or the 15 to the 13-yard line. Good tough run, 8 yards on first down. And that was a little crossbuck action that they faked it to the first man through, faked it to Groffel, and give it to Worm off the right side.
Didn't pull anybody, but like you said, that's still a crossbuck action. And you don't want to pull every time, because then those linebackers will really start reading those guards.
Right.
So what that did is if you're the linebacker, you have to squat, and you see that guard fire out at you, got to take the guard on.
So 2nd down and 2 for Oberlin, split backs behind Erickson. And this is a give to Groffel off the left side. He's got a little bit of room, makes a spin move down to the 2-yard line. This will be a first down for Oberlin. Nice run. This time they did give it to Groffel on the first time through.
Yeah, and looks like once again, they did pull big.
It was a counter. It was a little counter play off that.
Yeah, pull big Zeke Jimenez, a 5'9", 240-pound junior there, got a piece of somebody to help spring that open.
So 1st and goal at the 2-yard line for Oberlin. Looking to answer that touchdown by Hill City. And Groffel off the right-hand side, and he's in for the score. So touchdown for Kel Groffel. A 2-yard touchdown run, making this score now 54-36, 3 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that drive ate up some time. It ate up almost 4 minutes of time, but for Oberlin, it kind of staunches the bleeding a little bit. And I don't know why I'm going that bleeding metaphor so much. But, staunches it a little bit, keeps you back in the game, gives you a little momentum. Now you got, if you're Oberlin, you obviously want to get this 2-pointers big. But they might think about some type of junk onside kick themselves.
Still got a little bit of time for some equipment repair. And looks like we're set, ready to go for this 2-point conversion. Erickson's got trips receivers to his right. He's in the shotgun. And this is just a quarterback give, but he's being chased and knocked down in the backfield. Good read out there by, I think that was 54 Chase Smith originally, with the tackle on Erickson. So 2-point conversion is no good. 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Our score is Hill City 54, Oberlin 36.
Let's throw it to a break real quick. You're watching Nex-Tech Game Time.
Leon's Welding and Fabrication has been serving Western Kansas for over 25 years with custom fabrication of metal projects, including trailers, flatbeds, steel and aluminum fencing, ornamental gates and handrails, and metal art creations. Leon's also offers sandblasting and coating services and a powder coating division with over 6,400 colors to choose from. For your next project, visit Leon's Welding and Fabrication, East Highway 40 in Hayes.
Hey, we're back here at Hill City where Oberlin's cut the lead back to 54-30. They had a 10-play, 68-yard drive, just pounded out a lot of counters. Sometimes they trapped off of it, sometimes they just went straight ahead. 54-36, sorry about that. Then we got it up on our banner there. Our intrepid group there is showing us that. Hey, got time to run a snap or two in here? Or? I don't see there's a little graphic creeping in there. Hey, there's a Hill City Ringneck graphic there. We got a tight shot there. Got someone down on the field there. Someone up in the stands rooting on their Ringnecks to victory, they hope.
And this is a pooch kick, and it's going to bounce. And Oberlin had a shot at it. Jernigan picked this ball up, and he's down the right-hand side down to the 18-yard line. And sorry about that, Chris.
No, that's good.
It was a pooch kick by Oberlin. and nobody was underneath that ball to catch it. It took a big bounce. Looked like Oberlin had a shot at it, but Jernigan with a heads-up move picks that ball up, heads down the right-hand side, and has a pretty good return down to the 20-yard line.
Well, and if you're Oberlin here, you got to take some chances. That was a nice pooch kick there, like you said, well executed, just weren't able to get the break they needed to recover it.
Yeah, I don't know if the Hill City kickoff team was really was paying attention there, and nice pooch kick by Oberlin.
Yeah,
but,
if you're the special teams coach here at Hill City, that just makes your hair fall out when things like that happen, because you got to know things like that are going to happen. But Jernigan does a nice job finally scooping it up, rumbling down that right sideline. Like I said, big guy with dancer's feet. So gets up the sideline, 1st and 10 at the Oberlin 20.
High formation set behind Hamel, and this is a toss to the left-hand side to Gabe Hamel. Makes a man miss. He's got some room off the left-hand side, and he scoots into the end zone for another touchdown. This is a 20-yard touchdown run for Gabe Hamel. And Hill City answers right back with a touchdown of their own.
Yeah, nice blocking there by the end. That's number 32, Aaron McDowell. We've talked about him a couple times, doing a nice job blocking that end spot. You know, a lot of times you don't think of an end as being a great blocker, but, boy, when they can hook and take that contain man and pin him down like that, that's worth its weight in gold.
And Hamel able to make a move, make a man miss out there on the left-hand side. And so into the end zone, 2:47 left in the third quarter. And Hill City is lined up for their two-point conversion. There's another, just a quarterback dive up the middle, and it's close. Looks like they're going to spot him short. So Ethan Hamel is no good on the two-point conversion, making our score Hill City 60 and Oberlin 36. 2:47 left in this third quarter. So back and forth again, Chris. After Oberlin scores, a big return for Hill City, and then they answer back with a touchdown run of themselves.
Yeah, here we got some more snaps here. Hill City Ringnecks fielder looking out on the field there, getting some wide-angle shots for us. There's a tight play lining up to run the play. Got a fan up in the stands looking up, checking out what's going on. Oh, we got a heart in that one, too.
Now they're starting
Love
to come
in. Love the Ringnecks. And now we got some more fans up in the stands. You know, I think it's probably happy times here in the stands at Hill City. They've opened up a 60-36 lead here with 2:47 left in the third quarter. Kind of heartbreaking for Oberlin. You pound out that 10-play, 68-yard drive to score. You know, put on your hard hat and get after it. You pooch kick and
it was a good kick.
Yeah,
too. It was a real good kick.
Yeah, but they just couldn't come up with the ball. And then Gabe Hamel bounces it left, runs 20 yards for a TD, and so you don't have much to show for your work there.
No, and again, another big momentum swing. Just when you thought Oberlin was going to take it back from Hill City, the Ringnecks punch it in for another touchdown. And Hamel, another touchdown run. I think that's 5 for him.
Yeah, that sounds right. I need to come up with a better way to account for all that.
So Hamel now set to tee this off for Hill City. Back deep, they got two returners back deep. Kel Groffel and Chad Worm for the Red Devils. And Hamel kicks this deep. Worm's going to take this at the 6-yard line. Drops it. Ball's rumbling around, and he's taken down at the 9-yard line. So the fumble on the return really put them behind the 8-ball, and Hill City able to come down there and make a tackle.
This is what happens so often when you do something nice, have a long drive, and you turn around and give up a quick TD. It's easy to drop your dauber a little bit, and then bad things start to happen.
The first down and 10 for the Red Devils at the 9-yard line. 2:41 left here in the third quarter. They've got trips receivers, or got twin receivers to the left, now motion, Worm in motion. And this is a give to Groffel, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage. And that is, it looks like that's number 4, Holden Jones on the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second down and 10 for Oberlin.
Yeah, now if you're Oberlin, you almost got to be thinking, what do we have in the playbook that might be a little tricky now? They're really starting to jump their cross-buck action. You might cross-buck, boot out pass, something like that.
And this is a give to Worm, and he slips a tackle, makes a cut up the middle, and he's got a first down past the 20-yard line. And Cade Worm with a nice run for the Red Devils gets them a first down, and we got a Ringneck down with an injury.
Yeah, see the big guard pull there, 72. That's Regan Witt getting out there and getting a piece kind of.
Officials timeout.
We have an officials timeout on the field. You heard White Hat doing a nice job tonight with that. And we got a player down. Let's take a break. You're watching Nex-Tech Game Time.
Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Norton County Hospital would like to welcome Dr. Greg Serene to the community. Dr. Serene is a board-certified surgeon and trained in sports medicine. His practice will focus on knee injuries, joint replacements, and general orthopedics. Dr. Serene has been practicing for over 20 years and looks forward to providing orthopedic care to Norton and the surrounding communities. The Norton County Hospital, dedicated to caring, commitment, and community.
Get more of the potential you plant with the latest from 360 Yield Center. Unlock trapped nutrients and speed residue breakdown with 360 chain roll. Prevent root restricting berms to give roots access to potential boosting moisture and nutrients with 360 bullet ripper points. And capture more yield at every harvest by reducing header loss by 80% with 360 Yield Saver replacement gathering chains.
Welcome back to Hill City and Nex-Tech Game Time's presentation of the game of the week. We just had a first down play for Oberlin. That was an option toss to Cade Worm, but that was blown up in the backfield by Chase Smith. A loss of 4 on the play, and it'll be second down and 14 for the Red Devils.
Line up real quick here to get another play off there, trying to get some tempo here.
The twin receivers to the right, and Erickson with the keeper keeps his feet. He was spun down, but able to keep his feet off. Now changes the direction off to the right and out of bounds at the 28-yard line. There's a flag on the play, though. It would be about a 10-yard gain.
Block in the back. White. Coach.
That's going to wipe that away. So it'll be
block in the back on White. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay second down.
It'll be right about at the same spot they were. It'll be second down and 14 for Oberlin. That wipes away a 10-yard gain for Erickson, but they're in the same spot they were before.
Yeah, and those are the kind of things right now that are really hurtful.
Yeah, penalties have really hurt the Red Devils tonight. There's been some momentum killers. So twins to the right of Erickson, one man behind him. That's Worm, and Erickson with the fake play action, looking to pass.
Boy, he did a nice job deking that pass rusher.
Throwing deep, and it's broken up by, looks like 22, Connor Bourne on the play. And pass intended for Cole Breath off to the left-hand side. But nothing there. Connor Bourne on the pass breakup will bring up third down and 14 now for Oberlin.
Yeah, Erickson, you can see that he's a pretty shifty character too, meaning his feet are shifty.
Yeah, he made a good move in the backfield to avoid a sack.
Yeah, to get that ball off. So
this will be third down and long for Oberlin. They're in the split back set. This is a give to Groffel off to the left-hand side. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah,
it looks like they made this.
Mask,
yeah. So that was going to bring up fourth down, but I'm guessing this penalty will give the Red Devils a first down. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see what
personal
we got
foul,
here.
Horse collar, on red.
Collar, okay.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, and on the replay, we had a nice job there by our crack unit video crew picking up that horse collar. So
personal foul, horse collar, On red, 15 yards, first down.
So the penalty will give the Red Devils a first down. That was going to be a fourth down play coming up, but now the penalty on the Ringnecks now give Oberlin some momentum. First down and 10 at the 32-yard line. And Erickson back to pass. He's blitzed there, able to avoid the blitz, and he's got a man open. That's Groffel out to the 37-yard line. Nice job by Tabor Erickson, able to avoid the tackle by Dominic Jernigan.
Yeah, he kind of steps under a little bit. That's a nice job of White. Not just missing, shaking Jernigan, but also then he had another guy right in his face. Still able to get the ball off, like you said, gets the ball up into Hill City territory at their 36-yard line.
So first and 10 for the Red Devils after that pass completion. 4 wide receivers set for Erickson. He's looking to throw, and he's got Worm off the left-hand side, and Worm is out of bounds looks like he's just short of the 30-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play for Worm.
Running a little out pattern here. Yeah, comes back the ball nicely. That's good fundamentals on an out pattern. You don't run it, don't flatten it out. Run back to the ball just a little bit. Take that angle away.
So 2nd and 4 for Oberlin now at the 30-yard line. 22 seconds left in this third quarter. Trying to get back into this ball game. Down 3 scores. Erickson out of the shotgun looking to throw. And he's sacked back by the 34-yard line, 36-yard line. That was good penetration there. Looks like Adson Day on the sack for the Ringnecks. That'll end this third quarter with our score, Hill City 60, Oberlin 36. You're watching the game of the week here on Nex-Tech Game Time.
Steel Fabrications, Heartland Foods of Hill City, and Professional Fire Equipment are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Hill City High School students and athletes. They hope this year is the best year ever. Best wishes for a successful season from Northwest Collision and Paint, T-Max, and Radcliffe Truck Sales, backing the Hill City Ringnecks all season long.
Progressive Physical Therapy Center has been an integral part of the Hayes community since 2007. Tim Marcus, physical therapist, has led the Hayes physical therapy team ever since the business opened. The Progressive staff offers expert care in a friendly environment. You no longer need a physician's referral when seeking services provided by a physical therapist. Call Progressive Physical Therapy. Their licensed therapists provide personalized patient care and treatments. Progressive Physical Therapy, 2209 Canterbury in Hayes.
Welcome back to the game of the week here on Nex-Tech Game Time. Oberlin's got a 3rd down and 9 from their 36-yard line. But Tabor Erickson out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, and he's going to keep it and met right at the line of scrimmage there. Two Ringnecks on the stop, Holden Jones and Adson Day. There's a flag.
Legal motion.
Yeah,
White.
It did look like there's some movement there before the snap.
Yeah, looked like the quarterback leaned forward and one of the backs started to go. Makes you wonder if someone missed the snap count.
Illegal motion on White. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
Yeah, and I wonder if they wouldn't decline the penalty because,
it was just a 1-yard gain, it looks like. So that would bring up 4th down and 8 for the Red Devils. And they went back in this game. They're going to need this one, Chris.
Yeah, this is big part of the game, and I think we may have a timeout.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an Oberlin timeout here. But we got some snaps coming up here.
So it took a little bit to warm up, but people are sending those in.
Hey, wow. That's the score. Someone's saying, let's see that score. Got a tight shot there. Some people up in the stands got their blankie there. Another tight shot of some more Ringneck fans. Got their soda there with them. Another tight shot of somebody with their
tongue
soda.
out right there.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Look at that. That's creative.
There you go. Getting closer to Halloween here. So nice job there on the snaps, guys. It'll be a tough job deciding who's going to be our winner tonight of
Yeah, they're coming on strong here the second half, Chris. There.
Yep, the nice job there. Who's going to see who gets that seat cooler? Oberlin took that timeout here. Coach Joe Dreher realizing that this is a critical point of the game.
Yeah,
down 60-36, got to figure out a way to get this first down and keep things going.
Yeah, if Oberlin wants any part of trying to come back in this ballgame, this fourth down is necessary. So Erickson going to bring the Red Devil to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun set, only one receiver to the right. Play action pass. Erickson looked to throw, scrambled to his right, just heaves it up, and he's got a man out there, but it's out of bounds and incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs for Oberlin. Just nobody open there,
Yeah.
Chris. Good coverage by the Ringnecks.
Yeah, they gave a little play fake there, but on 4th and 8,
Yeah, nobody was
probably
biting
really
there.
bite too hard on
No.
that. Give the Ringneck secondary credit for good coverage. Also, I think they kind of mush rushed that a little bit too. They didn't want to get field too fast because Erickson's the type of guy, if that DN gets up field real fast, he may run it up underneath that, and you'll take your chance of him getting it one-on-one with somebody in the secondary.
The first down and 10 for Hill City at the 34-yard line. This is a give to Jernigan up the middle, and he sidesteps a man up to the 40-yard line. Good quick feet there by Dominic Jernigan, and he's up to the 40-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. Good 5 yards on the play. Second down and 5 for Hill City. 11:20 left in this ballgame. And right now, I think Hill City's just content on running some of this clock down.
Yeah, and can't blame him for that.
The I formation set behind Ethan Hamel. And it's a toss right to Gabe Hamel. He's got a blocker in front of him. Got some room off the right-hand side. He's out of bounds, close to the 30-yard line. This will be a first down for Hill City. Good 8-yard gain on the play for Gabe Hamel.
Yeah, that looked like just old-fashioned sweep there. Nothing fancy about that, but brings the ball up to the 33-yard line. Will be first and 10, 33-yard line of Hill City.
And they're slowly to the line of scrimmage now. Split backs behind Ethan Hamel. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. This is a short toss. There's a fumble on the ground. Ethan Hamel able to pick that ball back up. There's some discussion.
Holding. Red.
And there's a penalty on the play as well. So it looks like the Oberlin's going to decline
Holding.
that.
Red. That penalty's declined. Second down.
There's a loss of 8 on the play.
Yeah, as I say, Ethan Hamel looked up and said, "What the heck?" Hands out there. And sure, that was a little frustrating.
It was a short toss. It was just the spacing didn't seem right on that play.
Yeah.
But so second down and 18 for Hill City, and this is a toss left to Gabe Hamel. He's up across the 40-yard line, close to the 30s, or the 36.
Gain of about 5 there.
5-yard gain. Still is going to be third and long for Hill City, but they're more concerned to run this clock down. 10 minutes left in this game, and they've got a 24-point lead.
Yeah, big thing they want to do is keep the ball in play. Don't run out of bounds. Probably don't want an incomplete pass, so probably going to keep it on the ground.
The toss right to Gabe Hamel, and he cuts it upfield. He's got some room. He's got a blocker in front of him. Only one man to beat. Cuts it across the middle, and Gabe Hamel's in for another touchdown run for the Ringnecks. And I think that puts him around 6 touchdown runs tonight. And what a huge ball game he's had.
Yeah, gets a little block out there in front, cuts back off the block, and takes it right up the middle for the score.
That makes our score 66-36 right now, pending this 2-point conversion.
Yeah, and like I say, right now, if you're the Red Devils, it's kind of hard to keep the intensity level up. That's what you got to do. You're down 30 points here, so.
So Ethan Hamel brings the Ringnecks to the line of scrimmage. I formation set behind him. This is another toss right to Gabe Hamel, and he's met at the goal line, but powers his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, making our score Hill City 68. Oberlin 36, 9:45 left in this ball game, and Chris, after the the fourth down stop, Hill City able to kind of put this ball game away.
Yeah.
Really stretch that lead out, and they're to a nice, comfortable lead for sure.
Yeah, and that was just one of the momentum drainers. Oberlin used a timeout probably. Hey, what we think this is our best play in this situation, and it just wasn't good enough. That's 5 plays, 46-yard drive.
We've got the last section of our Snapchats coming up. The first one is from Christy from Pinocchio, watching it on TV. So thanks, Christy, for the snap. We will have a winner here at the end of this.
Yep. Yeah, we're getting close to picking our winner. It's tough judging down the truck right now. So got some shots up in the stands there. Weighing the composition there.
and
I've just been told this is our winner right here.
This is Amari McCollum from Hill City High School. She's a senior. So congratulations on the Snapchat win for one of the students here at Hill City.
Nice job, guys. Some nice snaps tonight.
So Holzmeister now teed this ball off for Hill City. This is a high kick off to the left-hand side. It bounces out of bounds, and there'll be a penalty on the
they
play.
Can take that at the 25, or they can have them re-kick. Spearville, who's one of the big dogs in 8-man, they've pointed out Satana 72-24. We'll have scores later here when we finish up here. So Dighton's up over Otis Bison 22-16.
So they chose to start their drive at the 25-yard line.
Logan Palco has finished off Lincoln 50-0.
The 2 wide receiver set, 1 back for the Red Devils, and Erickson with a pitch to Worm off the right side. He's got a little bit of room to go. He cuts the upfield and past the 35-yard line to the 34. So Cade Worm on the play gains about 11 yards and a first down for Oberlin.
Yeah, and not only was it a nice effort by Worm, but also it looked like kind of a sweep. A lot of guys getting out there trying to get some blocks out in front of him. The Red Devils showing some determination here to make something happen.
9.5 minutes left in this ball game. Again, 2 wide receivers set for the Red Devils, and this is a pitch to the left-hand side, and Groffel up close to the 40-yard line, so give him 4 yards on the carry. Out there, Holden Jones again on the tackle, and Holden's kind of been everywhere here the second half for the Ringneck defense.
Yeah, he really has, making plays all over the field, doing some nice things offensively as well.
So 2nd down and 7 for the Red Devils. Split backs behind Tabor Erickson, the quarterback. And this is a give to Worm, the second man through, and Holzmeister with the tackle, Chase Smith with the tackle. A gain of a couple there. We're going to bring up 3rd down and 5 on the play, it looks like. So couple yards for Worm on that carry.
Bad news there. Hayden's up over Santa Fe Trail 21-0 there, and hope that didn't make Farron upset. I've got that Eastern Kansas score in there.
The 1 receiver to the left of Erickson, one back, and this is going to be a reverse to Worm. But Hill City's read this nicely, and Smith out there with the to force Worm outside, and Connor Bourne with a tackle. That's going to be a loss of 6 on the play. But really, Hill City read that from the start. And that's the second time that Oberlin's tried that reverse and just nothing going.
Yeah, probably some good film study there. They sometimes certain formations foretell things. Final score: Plainville over Oakley, 51-0. And when we get done here tonight, we'll have the Heritage Insurance Group scoreboard.
So 4th down and 10 for Oberlin. They got 4 receivers set. Erickson looking to throw. He's hit as he's thrown, and this ball's out of bounds. Will fall incomplete. Aaron McDowell on the pressure on Erickson, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Hill City will take over 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Yeah, turnover on possessions there.
Ringnecks hold, take over first and 10.
So 7:26 left in this game. Hill City will have the ball on the 36-yard line. I formation set. This is a give to Jernigan up the middle, and he runs over a defender up to the 32-yard line. Good 5 yards on the fullback dive for Jernigan.
Yeah, and Jernigan's been a nice foil to Greg Hamill there. Hamill gets outside quick. Jernigan not quite as quick, but nimble, powerful.
Yep.
Gives them a nice 1-2 punch.
Looks like they're getting some additional players in. Got number 25, Bryce Ashball.
White Hat has official timeout. Maybe had an equipment problem there because Oberlin's made a substitution there at linebacker.
And 88, Jacob Larson, both of those young men in for Hill City. I formation set behind Ethan Hamill, and he drops the ball, and there's some whistles before. We've got a procedure.
Ball, false start on the offense. Second down.
So this will bring the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 for.
Got a final TMP falls to Phillipsburg 58-18. That was already kind of a runaway at halftime. So perhaps the Panthers played some of the JV kids. TMP gets some points on the board. Hopefully they feel a little better about that outcome.
So 6:30 left in this ball game. Hill City second and 11. So pitch to Gabe Hamill, and nice pursuit from the Red Devils, and that is Regan Witt, the sophomore on the tackle in the backfield. This would be a loss of 4 on the play. And Hamill comes up a little gimpy. Looks like he may have sprained an ankle or something.
Yeah, and that's, when you're Hill City, you're running the clock out trying to win this game. Boy, the last thing you want is to have when your kids get hurt, and that's just the nature of football.
Yeah, and that trying to walk it off here in the sideline, but it looks like he's in some pain. Connor Bourne in for Hamill in the backfield. This is a toss to Bourne off to the left-hand side. He's got a little bit of room, cuts it back upfield, and he's up to the 30-yard line. So good run there by Bourne.
And, for Bourne, this, it's like, he might be quite a bit fresher just because he's not been a ball carrier. He's been in the game and making plays, but that's a 10-yard game.
Yeah, he's been on defense quite a bit. Bourne's a 5'8", 145-pound sophomore for the Ringnecks. Been playing defense, but that's his first carry of the ball game.
Nest City over South Gray, 62-14.
So 4th down and 4 now for Hill City. There's a toss to Bourne to the right. He's going to try to cut it upfield, but he's met there by a host of Red Devils. That was led by 88. That is Beagley, Braden Beagley for the Red Devils. And they get a turnover on downs. 5 minutes left in this ball game. And now we're last 2 possessions for each team have turned over on downs. So.
And, it's nice. Yeah, I see where we're treating Hamill there on the sidelines. Hopefully that doesn't turn out being too serious. Nice to see Oberlin still out there competing, playing hard. That's what you want to see.
So trip receivers to the right for Erickson. He's under center. 1st down and 10 at the 30-yard line. It's a pop pass out to Worm, and he's met in the backfield. Nothing going there on that little screen pass. And that was Bourne again on the tackle. So loss of 2 on the play. Good read out there by Connor Bourne.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, loose yardage on a pass play, but that can certainly happen. So,
yeah, it was a screen pass, but a little late developing. Split backs behind Erickson, and it's a give to Groffel, but he fumbled it, was able to fall back on it, but he's going to maybe lose another yard on the play. And it'll be 3rd down and 13 for Oberlin. 4:15 left in this ball game.
Yeah, boy, that's painful right now. You come up with a defensive stop here. Yeah. You can maybe get another score, make this look a little more respectable. Now you're moving backwards. Rock Hills over Lynn, 56-6. Call with 7:26 left in the fourth quarter. La Crosse over Ellis 44-12.
Worm off the right-hand side, and he's up past the 30-yard line to the 34. Bourne again on the tackle, and that'll make this fourth down attempt by Oberlin. This will be about a 7-yard attempt. So 5-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, bad news for the Hayes High. They lose to McPherson 48-14.
And Hayes had a promising start to the year. They beat Scott City, which Scott City is a really good team.
Yeah.
Just nothing after that. So Erickson with the keeper off the right-hand side, and this is only going to be a 1-yard gain, and it'll be a turnover on downs. We've had 3 possessions now end on turnover on downs.
Yeah, it's like I said, Hill City's running some different kids in there, and now I think maybe Oberlin is a little bit as well. And sometimes what happens when you do that is you're not as sharp in your execution, even though you may have fresher legs in the game.
Yep. So Bourne's going to stay out as the tailback. Jernigan in as fullback. Ethan Hable under center for the Ringnecks. And this is a toss to Bourne and to the right-hand side, and he is met right there at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Cole Breath and
Hey, we're
Cade
going to get some scores in here as we go. 48-14, that's Hayes High on the short end of that one. Central Plains over Ellenwood 60-12. Plainville 50-0 over Oakley. Phillipsburg over TMP 58-18. Smith Center defeats Sacred Heart 33-0. Hatchet game, fourth quarter, Garden City up 29-10. Ness City 62-14 over South Gray.
So second down and 11 for Hill City. And this is just a keeper for Hamel off the left-hand side, and Ethan Hamel up to the 30-yard line. Gets about 5 yards on the play.
Got some more scores coming up. La Crosse over Ellis 44-12. Ooh, that's a great game there. Otis Bison, Dighton 30 all in the fourth quarter. Hoisington up over Ellsworth 39-20. Golden Plains 46-0 over Wheatland in 6-man action. Rock Hills 56-6 over Lynn. Osborne finished off Victoria 54-8. Sorry about that one. Stockton 32, Wilson 12 at halftime.
So third down and 5 for Hill City, and this is just a quarterback dive, and that looks like that's Ethan Hamel on the dive play.
Logan Palco 50-0 over Lincoln. Our score here, we have Great Bend 49-7 over Liberal. Scott City 14, Colby 6 at halftime. That's still a tight one. Marysville finished off Beloit 21-8. Lakeside over from the Ridge halftime 50-14. Republic Valley County 22. El Saline 12.
So fourth down and 2 now for Hill City, just taking their time. 1:33 left in this ball game. And now the clock begins to run. Ethan Hamel now split backs behind him. Jernigan with the ball to the left-hand side, lowers his head, and he's got a first down, and that should do it for the evening. Hill City's just going to need a couple kneel downs.
Norton, who will have next week, they're ahead of Russell in the fourth quarter, 42-7. Great Bend 21, Wichita East 10 at half. St. John's Beloit Tipton 52, Tesket 6 as a final.
So this was kind of a shootout tonight, Chris.
Yeah.
Hill City came in with a pretty good defense. Offensively, maybe not as well, but they put up 68 points tonight.
Yes, a fine offensive night for Hill City, and I kind of wonder if maybe their physicality took its toll.
Yeah, Oberlin was able to keep up with them, was able to hang in there toe-to-toe with them in the first half, but this second half, the Ringnecks have just worn down Oberlin. And this Hill City's got to get past Hoxie. Hoxie's not an easy game, but if they're able to get past Hoxie, then this sets them up for the last game of the week or last game of the season for a chance to get to the playoffs.
Yes, and that's what you want when you get this time of year. You want to play meaningful football.
And this is a toss to the left-hand side. There's 25 seconds left. That was Dalen Jernigan, the freshman. Jernigan looks like probably maybe the younger brother of Dominic Jernigan.
Right.
10 seconds left, and Hill City's going to get their third district win of the season. Will move them to 3-1 in the district play. Oberlin's going to drop down to 2-3 in the district play. And our final score here, Hill City 68, Oberlin 36. We'll be back after this quick break on Nex-Tech Game Time.
Yeah, this will be.
I'm Dr. Dustin Cheney with the Chiropractic Centers of Phillipsburg and Stockton. Since 2003, it has been my mission to make sure chiropractic care is available in our communities. Thank you for letting my family take care of your family.
The chiropractic centers are a safe, natural, and holistic choice. From infants to seniors, their doctors and staff provide comprehensive and personalized care.
Remember, pain is not normal. Chiropractic is the natural choice.
See their ad in the Nex-Tech directory.
$10,000 in 10, but give 15.
With 7 agents and 3 locations, Hammett Land and Auction Incorporated can meet your every need when it comes to your next sale. Visit them at hammettauction.com and you'll find all their upcoming sales, including farms, ranches, as well as farm equipment and even real estate listings, both residential and commercial. They've been serving Western Kansas since 1983, and with offices in Stockton, Russell, and Hayes, they're always nearby to assist you. Hammett Land and Auction Incorporated. Contact them today.
$25 would get $21,000.
Welcome back to Hill City and Nex-Tech Game Time's presentation of the game of the week. Our final score here, Hill City 68, Oberlin 36, and a dominant second half performance by Hill City, Chris.
Yeah, and they just pounded it on the ground. You know, it was dives, sweeps. You know, it was nothing fancy. It was just great execution by Hill City. Their physical ground game just took its toll over the course of the game. Oberlin wasn't able to keep scoring. Like I said, they gave up a couple of possessions on the onside kicks like you saw in the first half. They're really expensive for them.
And Gabe Hamel, a huge night for the Ringnecks. 6 touchdown runs for Gabe. He got banged up, but I did see him get back in the game there to finish it off. Yeah. So hopefully that injury wasn't anything serious.
Hey, let's give you a quick summary of what we got left for this season. Next week we'll be at Norton, and that'll be a huge Titanic MCL matchup. Also district implication, Phillipsburg at Norton. Following week we'll be at Stockton. We'll have Lakeside coming to Stockton, and we're still looking at possibly one more game. We don't know yet. So, hey, thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for all the crew we had here tonight. We helping Curtis and I bring you this game. Any final thoughts before we close out?
No, it was a well-played ball game, a high-scoring ball game, so a nice, exciting watch. So thanks for everybody for paying attention or paying, like I said, paying attention to this ball game. A good game. And from Hill City, this is Curtis Brown. I'm with Chris Lee, and you've been watching the Game of the Week on Nex-Tech Game Time.